Hey everybody. Don't know who's gonna show up tonight, but let's see. And hopefully my internet connection stays stable. Oh. Hey Trish. Oh yeah, sorry I'm late. I'll be honest, as soon as I was getting ready to go live, my internet started going to shit again. I don't know why it always does that. For some reason my I don't know if it's either the camera or what it is, but every time I get my camera hooked up or out or something, my internet's like, nope. I don't know. I don't know why that happens. But so I literally had to kind of restart my camera and everything. But yeah, that's why I'm hoping my internet stays stable. I really don't know. Um, but yeah, hey Trish, I can't believe you're the first one tonight. Because I know usually it's like Country Fan or Justin, or I think one time it was Landon. Uh, oh yeah, that is very aggravating, Trish. I totally agree with you there. Hmm. Yeah, I hear waiting for you this time. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you were. I mean, at your computer or your laptop, or if you were like on your phone, or if you had your phone on you, or anything, or if you were at Rabbits or something. I don't know. I don't know your schedule, so. Oh yes, you could finally say it, Trish. Mm. Yeah, I was actually out paying bills earlier today. Actually, I was doing that yesterday as well, but I was doing that today too. Uh, and you won't believe the traffic. I mean, at least here, everybody is like out and about the last like 2 days, especially since the first yesterday. Not to mention, I guess it doesn't help. Like the weather's actually been really nice. It actually feels like spring outside. At least here, it does. Mm. Yeah. OMG! I will believe it. It was out in. Oh! You was out in it too. Oh yeah! Wow. Mm. That. I mean, that's crazy. But yeah. Ah. Mm. Oh, by the way, Trish. I'm wondering, did you see Taylor Swift's tweet earlier? I mean, where I'm sure, I assume she also may post it on Facebook or something. But apparently, Taylor Swift is trying to get her fans to basically figure out the names of the vault songs themselves. Like she's trying, I don't know. She basically like posted like this whole thing, like, and basically said, "Level expert, have fun decoding." Like, Taylor, why won't you just tell us the name, like the track listing of the vault songs off your Fearless album? Why do we gotta like figure it out ourselves? I just think that was so funny. I mean, although some Swifties actually kind of figured it out, and I'm not sure how they came up with this one. I mean, because I mean, I've seen like some of the theories and everything, but some uh, some Swifties actually think that one of the songs, one of the vault songs on Taylor's or Fearless Taylor's version album, will actually feature Keith Urban. Like they think Keith Urban is actually going to be on Fearless Taylor's version. So I'm wondering what song that would be, but that would be an interesting collab. I mean, technically Taylor and Keith have collabed in the past, but it was for that Tim McGraw song, "Highway Don't Care." Yeah, yes, but I have no idea what the letter mean. Yeah, actually, I don't either. I'll be honest with you. I didn't even try to figure it. I was like, I could well, either I would see like other Swifties like figure it out for me, or I could just wait a week. I mean, the album's gonna be out in a week anyway. So, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Although I think in that song "Highway Don't Care" that Tim McGraw did with Taylor and Keith, I can't remember if Keith actually sung on that song. I think he was mostly just playing the guitar. So I don't know if there actually is a collab with Keith Urban on like one of the Vault songs or in Fearless Taylor's version. I mean, maybe we'll actually get to hear what I guess Taylor and Keith Urban's voices would sound alike together, or unless Keith Urban's just going to be doing back kind of like background vocals, kind of like how what Maren Morris did on "You All Over Me." But yeah, I thought I'd mention that since that literally happened earlier today. I almost I almost freaked out when Taylor first tweeted earlier. I was like literally on Twitter, and I was like, I got a notification that Taylor tweeted something. So I click on it, and I'm like, what the hell is this shit? Like I'll be that was my honest reaction. I was like, this is like I don't want to be like I guess I kind of already am a conspiracy theorist, but my mind immediately went to like is Taylor finally announced like is she announcing she's like part of the Illuminati or something? I don't know. It just sounded really like freaky. Like what the hell? Yeah, yeah. I think you're right. I think you just play guitar. Yeah, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure because it was mostly Tim McGraw. Tim McGraw was singing like most of the song, like the most like the verses. Then Taylor was kind of singing like a pre-chorus or yeah it was yeah I think that's probably what it was called, a pre-chorus. It was either a pre-chorus or the actual chorus of the song, but yeah, I do remember, and Taylor would sing that same line over and over again throughout the song, which I actually didn't mind. I actually thought I mean it was a nice addition to that song. But yeah, 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 interested. I saw it and thought, okay, the other fans will figure it out, and then I will. Yeah, true. See, I like. I think someone actually tweeted earlier, or someone actually posted earlier that Taylor Swift thinks I'm smarter than I actually am, or something. Which I guess is true for the most part. But also, speaking of, I know that you're probably like you're not really like a fan of her, or you're probably not like a fan of her. Or you may not consider her like your cup of tea. But if I was to make a recommendation, I would actually recommend you check out Demi Lovato's new album. Oh my god, this out like I because it was just released last night at midnight. One of the best things I've ever heard. And the way this album feels like a complete like story, and there was like even the lyrics. I mean, kind of remind me of a little bit of like Taylor Swift ish in a way. Like, I mean, that's how good the lyrics were. I was like actually like really impressed, and also her new music video last night was actually also really. I mean, it was good, but it was also like really like tragic. I mean, I only say that because Demi Lovato literally reenacted her whole like overdose. and things like that. But I mean, you could either check out that video, I don't know, sometime this weekend or whenever you can, or you can wait until the documentary because if you haven't seen it before then, when the finale of the documentary gets released, I'll probably send you Demi's like music video for her single "Dancing with the Devil" because it basically, I mean, it was basically like a mini movie, even though it was like only 5 minutes long. I mean, there was so much in that video, and it kind of gave me like a whole deja vu feeling, only because, like, I mean, you know the story about me and my sisters and how we lost our mom a few years ago in the hospital, and yeah, so I mean, in a way, the video was kind of triggering in that aspect, and but it was still like really good though. Yeah, that should have said. Then I went know. Damn, I forgot about that. Yeah. But yeah, like Trish, like I'll be honest with you, even when I was listening to, because I stayed up late last night, like waiting for Demi Lovato's new album to drop, and I literally listened to it actually on Spotify last night, like the whole album. And said where I mean, where I've also watched some of like the video, like the visualizers or lyric videos that she also like posted on YouTube as well. But I wanted to like listen to it like in completion, like start to finish. So I just went to Spotify and I was just amazed. Like I'll be honest with you, because basically the first three tracks, like I'm not gonna like try to give out like any spoilers or anything, because I know you want to like digest this yourself. But I would say the first three tracks of the album are the only songs on the whole entire album that kind of sound like that, or is that kind of like talking about that part of or that point in time of Demi's life. But then the rest of the album, it's like straight fire, like a lot of like bop after bop, banger after banger, like very uplifting. Like she's like, and she even called out her ex fiance. Like I think I was telling you about this when all the shit was going down last year. Uh, when this guy that Demi got engaged to, um, like stuff started coming out that like Demi's fans were trying to protect her because this guy was basically a clout chaser. And Demi basically called him out on this album. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, it's just a really solid album. Some people already calling it Demi's best album to date. So I feel like if there's any Demi Lovato album that you would probably actually like, Trish, it would probably be this one. Just because it reminds me, like some people even said it kind of gave them some songs kind of gave them like Casey Musgraves vibes. Or there was even one song someone actually said it gave them Taylor Swift folklore vibes, which I thought was kind of interesting because I didn't really feel that way, but I mean, I guess I could see it. Hmm. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of like mention that and just give you a recommendation that you should check out Demi Lovato's new album, "Dancing with the Devil: The Art of Starting Over." Trish. Hmm. Not to mention, it's 19 tracks long. So I mean, it's basically like it basically has the same amount of songs or at least tracks that Shania Twain's Up CD has, 19, which I thought was also interesting. Like 19 tracks on like the whole album. So. Mm. Oh yeah, that's awesome, Trish. I just wanted to like, because I mean, I know that we don't like do album reviews anymore and things like that, and I know that you probably, I mean, only listen to like certain artists and certain albums when you actually have the time. But but if there's one album I would like highly recommend for you to listen to that I know for a fact you haven't listened to yet that's been released over the last year or two, it would definitely be this one. In fact, this is my favorite album that's came out over the last like 4 or 5 months. But I mean, that could also change with Taylor's re-recordings because like Taylor Swift never disappoints. So I'm pretty sure when Fearless Taylor's version comes out next week, I'll probably only be listening to that, like nothing and nothing else for like 2 days or 3 days straight, like the whole entire next weekend. But yeah, I feel like I covered pretty much, I guess, what my thumbnail is because basically, if you didn't notice, I don't know if you saw my thumbnail, Trish, but that was actually a screen capture or a screenshot of Demi in her new music video for her song "Dancing with the Devil." In fact, after the stream, I mean, I could actually just send you the playlist on YouTube of Demi's new album, and it actually starts, or at least the playlist on YouTube actually starts with Demi Lovato's "Dancing with the Devil" music video. So, mm. Oh, that's awesome, Trish. Oh yeah, I'm glad because I mean, like I'm not gonna make you listen to like bad music or anything, Trish. In fact, I could actually see you messaging me or something like while you're listening to some songs from the album, be like, "Oh my god!" Like I feel like if there was any, like I'm not saying this would actually happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if by some chance this album actually makes you somewhat of a Demi Lovato fan, or at least a Demi Lovato supporter. I guess I don't know. I I mean, just because like her voice, man, like in my opinion, and this is just my personal opinion, Demi Lovato is kind of like the Carrie Underwood of pop in a way. Like if Carrie, because I mean, I know Carrie's she's kind of country pop in a way, but she's mostly like country. But in my opinion, like in fact, that would be a collab I would actually love to see. A Carrie Underwood and Demi Lovato collab. I could actually see that, which I mean, actually that would actually be a collab or a duet I would love to see. Only because I mean, well, because Demi Lovato, she's actually done a song with Brad Paisley years ago. I don't know if you knew about that, Trish, but yeah, Demi actually did a song with Brad Paisley, like back in 2016, called "Without a Fight," and so Demi Lovato, I mean, she's kind of dabbed into country a little bit, so I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Demi Lovato or Carrie Underwood ever did a collab together in the future. But yeah. Mm. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you knew about that because I know you probably don't follow all the pop artists, I guess, Trish. And I know you're probably not like the biggest Brad Paisley fan or anything. I mean, I'm pretty sure maybe you like a few of his songs or something, um, but I'll be honest with you, I'm one of the biggest Brad Paisley fans on the planet. So if Brad Paisley has done a collab or a duet with somebody, I'm most likely gonna know about it. Like I pretty much know pretty much everybody that Brad Paisley has recorded a song with, or or at least in that capacity. Like so. Not to mention, I'm also a huge Demi Lovato fan. I pretty much listen to all her songs. In fact, I was kind of having my own Demi Lovato music video marathon last night, waiting for Demi's new album to come out. I was literally just watching her videos just to get ready for her brand new one. Like to pretty much, I mean, basically see her growth, like over the years and see how far she's like come. So you're right. I like a few of the songs, but not anything I've cared for in the last few years. Yeah, which I can actually understand. Like, in my opinion, and I know Brad Paisley, like a lot of his music from like back in the early 2000s or mid 2000s are probably considered like iconic in a way, or at least for country music, or some of his best. But if you were to ask me what my favorite Brad Paisley album is, it's probably Wheelhouse that he released in 2013, which ironically has that song Accidental Racist on it. I don't know if you've heard it, Trish, but I think that's the reason I love that album so much is because Brad Paisley tackled topics that a lot of other people in country music are scared to even talk about because like Brad Paisley did not take a safe route with that album. He actually sung about topics that some people in country music, some country artists may actually be kind of afraid to speak up about because they could cause some kind of controversy. And Brad Paisley's song "Accidental Racist" actually was considered controversial at the time when it came out back in 2013. And in fact, everybody was talking about it like, oh my god. Like even some people actually like bash Brad Paisley for even having a song like that. Like, oh, that's not gonna fix racism. Like he went about it all wrong. Which, in my honest opinion, I thought the song was lyrically pretty great. So, I mean, I for one at least love the song, but I know there's some people that probably got like offended. I I get like now that I think about it, I guess there was a lot of woke people back in 2013 before the word woke was even a thing. But yeah, I'm I'm kind of looking forward to what else is gonna come out this year though. Like I'm really hoping that Shania releases a new album this year. Like I feel like she's teasing little by little that she's like writing new music and making new music, but she hasn't actually announced new music yet, which it's like I'm waiting for. Like I keep hoping that Shania's gonna post something in like any day now or something. Like announcing at least a new single or something. Mm. Yeah, yeah, same Trish. I can't stand woke people either. Like that's actually what's ironic. I honestly do believe there's been woke people for the last 10 years or so, even though it just started becoming like mainstream the last year or two. Uh the reason I say this is because over the last 10 years, you won't believe some things I would see people saying like I mean there's been people complaining about this and that and like movies, actor, like believe it or not, like even cancer culture, for example. Cancer culture, I feel like, has also been around for at least the last decade, even though it just started becoming mainstream over the last like 2 or 3 years. And the reason why I mean, like I feel is because we're canceling too many things. People are canceling too many things at this point. That cancer culture is considered like it's its own entity now. Like years ago, it was these people like okay, so I can understand some people don't like this person or or this song or this movie or this character but now it's getting ridiculous. Well, it's like people are trying to cancel everything that we love now, and so that's why cancel culture is an actual thing now. Why it's like its own entity or whatever. So yeah, I think that's the main reason why a lot of things are becoming mainstream now is because people are starting to actually now. Okay, I don't want to phrase this wrong. I literally said because people are starting to wake up, but I don't want to sound like I'm becoming woke or anything, or people become like. Well, I guess some people are becoming woke, but I think some people are starting to like wake up and realize that some people are getting too offended about things, and that's why like it was even trending earlier on Twitter about cancer culture, which I find utterly ridiculous. But yeah, it's just like I'll be honest, I'm still pissed about the whole Pepe Le Pew thing. I'm not gonna lie, only because like it's like I've always liked Pepe Le Pew, but I mean, I think maybe I was going a little bit overboard, or I was just maybe it's because I was just really upset why I said Pepe Le Pew was like one of my favorites. I guess in a way, it's not like a huge loss, but at the same time, it kind of is because Pepe Le Pew has always been a Looney Tune. He's been one of the faces of the Looney Tunes, and so it's almost like they're trying to 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 basically erase the existence of an entire Looney Tune that actually had value in a way. Like it actually like Pepe Le Pew, I'm sure had fans. I'm not saying that I was like a fan of Pepe Le Pew, but I mean, I just feel like the Looney Tunes wouldn't be the same without him, if that makes sense. So, so I mean, that's another thing. Like, I find it ridiculous that people are trying to cancel like every little thing. In fact, I think it was you. It was either you, Trish, or Elsa, or it was someone who actually asked me because I was talking about Alvin and the Chipmunks a few weeks ago, I think, because it was oh yeah, it was the 2 year anniversary since Alvin and the Chipmunks got their star on the walk or the Hollywood or the Hollywood Walk of Fame, the star and everything. I don't know why it took so long to try to figure out the words saying that, but I mean, because I was just literally just a few short weeks ago, and I think you asked me like what would I do if they tried to cancel Alvin and the Chipmunks, and I don't know. My immediate reaction was I riot or riot or I riot. I mean, I'm sure a whole bunch of people would be like, okay, that's ridiculous. But yeah, it's just mm. But yeah, I'm hoping but yeah, I mean, I try not to pay too much attention to like. I mean, I don't know if you like find it like I'm because I know that you hate it, Trish. Like you hate people, but I mean, I don't know if you actually like try to ignore it or anything, or. But for me personally, I try to ignore it and hope that it eventually goes away, even though it probably never will. But that's basically my immediate reaction. Is oh god, we're talking about that shit again. Like I literally try to go like take like one day at a time. Like oh, hopefully like eventually it will stop. People will stop trying to like cancel like everybody and everything. But I know that it's probably just wishful thinking at this point. Yeah. I try to ignore it, but sometimes I bitch about it. Yeah, yeah, I've actually noticed that, Trish. In fact, what's crazy is I think sometimes you actually try to hold yourself back, Trish, when it comes to like certain opinions or certain things. But even though you're trying not to get angry, you're literally trying to keep your calm or keep cool and just like just I mean kind of like I don't know because I know because even you don't want to like be angry all the time. But then there's Robert and Wild Bill and like even Elsa sometimes would be like, do it, do it, do it. Like for some reason they love to see you rant, Trish. I guess I kind of am guilty of that too, but I know that it's probably bad for your health and your heart to really get mad. I mean, all the time. Yeah, I do, but sometimes it just gets to me after it gets so stupid. Yeah, that's another thing. My sister and I've been hanging out with my sister the last 2 days, and even my sister and I have continuously talked about stupid people. Like people are stupid. Like I mean, even people that are driving. Like I remember that joke I think we said in a stream like like a day or two ago or something about how some people shouldn't get a license or something, or some people shouldn't be able to like allowed to drive a car or something. And I don't know who said it, but someone made a comment about but that would take out like half of the drivers, like that would actually take care of half of the drivers. So I mean, like, or the people that because it's ridiculous. I mean, you won't believe how many people have came close to actually hitting my sister. Like on the road. Luckily, there hasn't been like she hasn't been in any accident or anything, but still, some people need to pay more attention to the road or pay attention to those surroundings instead of like, yeah. Oh yeah, stupid people should not be allowed to drive. Yeah, that's true. In fact, like I mean, I'm pretty sure you'd say this, Trish, but stupid people also shouldn't be allowed to have kids, especially if they're gonna just let their kids get away with anything or not even watch their kids to begin with. Like I mean, because even I've seen that. I've seen kids run out in the middle, like in the middle of the street, or just roam around. I mean, as bad as it sounds, I've even seen like kids just being outside playing or something without I don't even see the parents around. I'm like, I mean, sometimes it even happens in the store. My sister has literally had to like make sure a kid like got back with its parents because it looked like he was lost or something in the store, and this kid's only like 5, 6 years old or something, or maybe even younger. Yeah. Yeah, Robert said it would take care of about half the drivers. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That Robert was the one who made that comment. That would take out like half of the drivers, or take care of half of the drivers. Yeah. I mean, I would be honest with you. I'm because I usually try not to think like this. Um, but sometimes when you're out and about and you're on the road and there's like a huge traffic jam, like there's so many cars. Like even my sister and I were in her car like yesterday, and I don't know where exactly we were at, but I'm thinking it was like one of those busy streets. And we were trying to get in this one lane, and my sister and I were basically like we felt like we were squished, like that, like we were like having to make sure we didn't hit anybody, or she was having to make sure she didn't hit anybody because we felt like we were like closed in, trying to get the line like moving. And but basically, my point is, sometimes when I see things like that happen, sometimes my mind does wonder. I mean, I guess, wander a little bit to the possibility, like, of the conspiracy theory or what people say about how there's an overpopulation, like there's too many people on the earth. Sometimes I do start to understand where people are coming from when they say things like that. Yeah, I would say the earth is pretty overpopulated. I mean, because I was like this town or this part of the city isn't meant to have this many people in it. Like that's basically how I feel sometimes. I mean, I'm sure my sister feels the same way. But yeah. But it's not that I just want to like go off like I don't know, kill people off or something. Although I did hear about some theory. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I mean there was a conspiracy theory or something that may be what like the whole thing with the coronavirus and that it was to control the population or something. But at the same time, that's kind of like sad, like because like people didn't deserve to die from the coronavirus just to control the population. Like I mean, that's kind of ridiculous. But I mean, I'm not sure if it's like I don't even. I feel like that's getting to a bit too much of a like a conspiracy or something. Even though I know YouTube hates that word. Sorry, YouTube. I mean, I guess I'm not gonna be monetized. Oh yeah, and demonetized because I just realized. Yeah, YouTube isn't gonna sponsor me or pay me or in any way if I use the C word. I just remembered that. Damn the devil. Oh, okay, Trish. Yeah, I just saw your message, but yeah, switching rooms. Mm. Mm. Yeah, it looks like it's just you here tonight, Trish. Get a game. Although it says three people watching. I don't know. Oh yeah, hey, Caden. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Mm. Oh man. Hmm. Yeah, doing okay, buddy. How about you? I'm doing okay too. I mean, I'm doing pretty good, and that's good. I mean, that you're doing okay. Oh, damn the devil. Mm. Mm. Yeah, just tired. Yeah, actually, I'm kind of tired myself. Yeah, I'll probably be going to bed here within the hour or something. I mean, because I actually woke up pretty early this morning because it's when my sister and I started like doing things. Okay, you're in the kitchen now. Kitchen woman. Mm. Oh yeah, the kitchen wild woman. She's on, or this woman's on fire. Well, I guess I could say this girl's on fire, which is actually kind of ironic because sometimes you actually are on fire, Trish. Happy about it? Like, I mean, literally. I still remember those times that you caught your hair on fire or something. Mm. Oh yeah, yes you are. Yeah, you're actually on fire. Yeah, yeah, like on fire and hot, hot, dead, sexy. Giggity goo. Mm. But yeah, it looks like it's just you and me tonight, Trish. Well, I guess and Caden too. I mean, if he's still here. Although it says only one person is watching, so I assume that's you. That's you, Trish. I mean, unless like Caden left or something. Yeah, I'm hoping Robert feels better soon. I mean, he said he got like a busting headache or something. That's why he's not here tonight. And I assume Wild Bill's already gone to bed or something, or he's actually doing something else right now. Yep. Yeah. Like I didn't know if you wanted to like come on camera tonight, Trish, or anything, but I did send you an invite. But I mean, it's all. I mean, I guess. I mean, it's okay if you like. I'm gonna just want to stay in the comments, or if you can't really like. I don't know, be on the screen right now, but just thought I would point it out. I did also send Robert or Roberto an invite as well, but like I said, he was having like a headache, so. Um, so yeah, sorry if tonight seems like kind of a boring night. I guess like I know it's Friday night. I mean, not everybody is home on a Friday night because now that I think about it, a lot of people are out and about on Friday nights. Like because some people consider Friday nights as party night, or where both Friday night and Saturday night are kind of considered party nights. So. Uh, But yeah, yeah, I also heard that you're gonna stream this Sunday, Trish. So it's cool if you are. I mean, I don't know what happened last night. When you were streaming, just all of a sudden while you were live, I don't know. YouTube was having a problem with your live stream, like it kept buffering or something. I tried to play other videos and they seemed to play fine for the most part, but I didn't like let them play for a good length of time or anything. So I didn't stay to see if they would play like perfectly fine. But I mean, they actually went to the video and actually played at least the first few seconds. But then when it came to your live stream, it literally would say error or something or said playback error or something, which I thought was ridiculous. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, oh my god, is Trish still alive? And she can't even like talk to us. Yeah, I personally think it sucks that no one showed up. Yeah, I actually do too. I mean, I think that's the main reason why sometimes I'm not motivated to stream. So I guess I apologize in advance if there's some weeks that I mean I probably should stream, but I may not feel up to it or something. It's probably because maybe I'm not that motivated or I feel like I'm not convinced yet enough that I mean people are gonna show up or I may actually just not be or actually may just be too tired or something. I mean I could be a combination of the three, but I mean I'm actually thinking maybe I probably should return to like maybe streaming bi-weekly like every other week. But I mean, I may start streaming weekly again if I feel like at least some people will show up. I mean, it doesn't have to be like a big house or anything. It's just I expect at least two or three people to be in the comments, if that makes sense. Not just one person. I mean, no offense, but yeah. Yeah, and now you have not been boring at all. This is a great stream. Okay. Just make sure that's the reason why I just continue to talk, even though it's mostly just me. Mostly because I don't want like to sound boring and I don't want to be like, hey guys. I don't know. It's just I don't know, just basically be twiddling my thumbs and just like I feel like that would be really boring. Like to just be like, but yeah. Mm. Oh, okay. Oh, I just saw that your comment was okay. Gotta pee. B.I.B. Gotta pee. B.I.B. Damn the devil. Yeah. Hello, OMG. You almost made me pee on myself. Oh, really, Trisha? Wow. That's crazy. Damn the devil. Hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm glad it's okay then, Trish. Hmm. Yeah, I made it and I'm back. Yeah, you're back, baby. And stronger than ever. And sexier than ever. Giggity. Mm. Mm. But yeah, it's been a yeah. But yeah, I feel like a lot of I don't know, I feel like it's just gonna be like a lot of new music or at least new music coming out in the next 2 months. Oh yeah, because I'm not sure if Robert told you or not, Trish, but apparently Alan Jackson is releasing a new album next month in May. So I'm actually looking forward to that. So yay, new music from both Alan Jackson and Blake Shelton. Like two of my favorite like male country artists. Um I actually am hoping for a new Brad Paisley album as well. I mean, I'm hoping Brad Paisley will release a new album soon because he hasn't released an album since 2017 as well, which is ironic in the sense that uh, that was actually last before Demi Lovato's new album she just released last night at midnight. Um, Before that, her last album came out in 2017. So it's like if Demi Lovato, I mean, can release a new album in 2021, then surely Brad Paisley can too. Yeah. Oh, also, I mean, now that I think about it, I mean, Shania Twain should release a new album this year as well. Like that would be perfect. That would actually be perfect because back in 2017, both Shania Twain. This is crazy. I just remember this memory just came to me. Back in 2017, Demi Lovato and Shania Twain both released an album on the exact same day. September 29th, 2017, Shania released her long-awaited comeback album Now, and Demi Lovato released her newest album at the time, which was called "Tell Me You Love Me." And I remember a lot of people were wanting Demi Lovato to get the number one album to get a number one album like on the Billboard charts and stuff. But when they found out that Shania was releasing on the same day, they're like, "Oh shit!" Like there was only like Demi Lovato fans freaking out because because a legend was coming back to music and releasing a new album, and they knew that Shania had a huge following and she's a legend in like the country music and sometimes and maybe even pop music world. So um, I just remember that, which is it's ironic in the sense that I'm a fan of both artists. I'm actually a fan of both Demi Lovato and Shania Twain, and but in all honesty, if I had to choose between the two, I mean Shania Twain would still win, hands down. I mean Shania Twain is actually the reason I'm into music in the first place, like or at least as much as I am in the first place. Because before I discovered Shania Twain, I'll be honest with you, the only music I really knew up to that point was pretty much just Disney songs, like childhood songs that would play like in a Disney movie or something. I never really focused on like an actual music artist and their craft or their work. So, mm. But oh yeah, like if I was to like do a top 10 list of my top 10 favorite singers, Shania Twain would always be my number one. She's always the only one I want to put as number one. Like there's no one else that comes like, and I know like Reba McEntire comes close because Reba's definitely in my top five, and so is like Carrie Underwood. Um, and of course Taylor Swift. Like that's actually my top four right there. Like my top four favorite singers are actually women. I mean, I don't have like too many like favorite like male country artists, which sounds crazy since I guess I love women in music. Like I don't know, those sound more when it comes to music. I mean, there's some male country singers that I mean, or just male artists that I like in general, like Brad Paisley, for example. I think Brad Paisley is my favorite male artist, period, which is crazy. Well, him and Blake Shelton, but but I feel like I could literally do like a top 10 list of like my top 10 favorite like female artists because I feel like I'm more attracted to I don't know a woman's voice in music more than a man's, if that makes sense. I don't know why I don't know. I feel like I just realized that live on camera that I actually love women's voices in music more than a man's, which sounds kind of crazy. But I mean, I feel like I'm not the only one. Oh, you actually love my list so far. But yeah, like I'm actually like I could try to do that like live on camera. Like if I was doing my top 10 favorite artists, I would start like from my number one to like I don't know like number 10 or number 11, something like that. It would go Shania Twain. Actually, yeah, Shania Twain, Reba, then Carrie, then Britney. I just remember Britney Spears has to be in there, and then Taylor Swift. I guess Taylor is actually like like number five for me, but it's only because Taylor, even though Taylor's been around since 2006, she's still kind of a fairly newer artist. And before Taylor kind of joined the game or the music game, I guess. Um, already had so many favorite artists at that point anyway, and but I mean Taylor should be lucky. I mean, like she's definitely the lucky one. I mean she's actually at least in my top five, and that's just all women. Um, then it probably goes to like Dolly, number 6, like Dolly Parton. And I feel like I should put Avril Lavigne because I know Avril Lavigne is definitely in there as well. And then it's probably like Brad Paisley and Blake Shelton. I mean, so that's like 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I guess the 10th spot. Um, I'm trying to think of another artist that like I can't live without their music. Uh, Actually, this may sound. I mean, it's not really too crazy, but I feel like number 10 would be George Strait. For some reason, I'll be honest with you, there was a time in my life whenever I would go through like a breakup or I was like sad in my relationship at that time that I would listen to George Strait to like sad George Strait songs for some reason. I don't know why. Like especially his songs that he'd released like back in the 80s or early 90s because he had quite a few like breakup songs. And I don't know, which is another thing. I feel like I love breakup songs more than actual love songs, even though love songs actually get to me as well. Mm. But yeah, and then it pretty much just drifts off in all different genres after my top 10. Because, I mean, then I actually will put. Then that's actually when we get to artists like Selena Gomez and Demi Lovato. And, of course, Jennifer Nettles. So, I just realized that's what happens when I start like that. That's what happens when I start rambling.
Oh, that's all right. I was just listening.
Okay, when I start rambling, I just like I don't pay attention to anything else. Yeah. Who EWE talking
Who are we
about?
talking about?
Who are we talking about? Oh, we were just talking about music and some of my favorite artists, my favorite singers. So, yeah. Which is actually kind of crazy. I've always wanted to do a stream where I kind of like talked about like or did like a top 10 list, and I guess I kind of did one.
There you go.
Yeah, I kind of did one tonight. So they are. I mean, anyone who missed it, if you want to know who my top 10 favorite artists are of like all time, just play back the stream.
Yeah, there you go.
So you having a good night so far, Trish?
Yeah, pretty good so far.
Okay. Oh yeah, but yeah, hey Landon. Oh yeah, I mean like I know he's been here, but I just now like yeah. I guess I just now like gave him like a shout out, so yeah.
I can't believe you've been going for an hour and I was the only one here.
Yeah, I know, that's crazy. See, that's the thing. Like even like I know that it kind of like upsets me in a way, but at the same time, like I mean, at least you kept it entertaining, Chris. You actually kept me live on camera. I literally probably could have ended my stream 20 minutes in if nobody like really showed up like at all. If it was just me, myself, and I.
Well, I think this has been a fantastic stream. I mean, you and I have talked the entire time.
Yeah.
There's been no dead spots.
Yeah.
We've kept the conversation going.
Yeah, which is actually awesome. I'm glad that we kept it going. Yeah.
So, I think it's been a fantastic stream.
Oh, that's awesome. Like, I'll be honest with you, like, because I know that you usually are, like, busy with, like, this and that, or you may, I mean, I don't know what time you usually go to bed or anything, but I'll be honest with you, after listening to Demi Lovato's new album last night, I actually came close to messaging you and telling you, like, oh my God, you've got to, because it's like, I know that you don't really probably know much about Demi Lovato or like any of her music or anything, but I feel like you should like even if you're not a fan of Demi Lovato, this is an album you should check out just because the music is just I don't know. Like a lot of people just consider it surprising. Like I did not expect her album to sound like it does at all. I was expecting like something similar to her old stuff, and I mean we got all kind of like hints of that, but in a way it's like this album seemed like it felt like an experimental album in a way, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Kind of like how some people may consider like Folklore, like from by Taylor Swift as an experimental album. That's basically how Demi Lovato's new album kind of sounds to me. It feels like an experimental album, or even Lover. I mean, because I know you love Lover by Taylor Swift, and
Yes, and
that
Reputation. Oh my
yeah,
god.
oh yeah, Reputation. Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, Reputation, for example. Would you consider Reputation kind of an experimental album for Taylor because she
Yeah.
had never done music like that up to that point?
Oh yeah.
That's basically how I felt with Demi Lovato's new album. I just like I was even watching like other people's reactions, and that's when I was like, when some people compared it to like Taylor Swift's Folklore or Casey Musgraves, like I was like, oh my god, then there's a chance Trish may actually like this album if people compare it to actual albums or artists that I know for a fact you like. So
Yeah. Well, honestly, I think Reputation, Lover, and Folklore are three of the best albums she's ever done.
oh yeah, so if you're like yeah, so in a way you feel like I mean excluding Evermore. I feel like the albums she released before that, like the last three she released before that,
Oh yeah.
like in a row were like her best albums.
Oh yeah.
Period. So
I don't give a shit what the critics say. That was three
yeah,
of her best albums.
yeah, yeah. But I'm just glad you actually liked Folklore because oh my god, oh, like even in my honest opinion, I still feel like Mad Woman was the most experimental song on that whole album. Like I don't know why. I mean, well, I guess those other songs, but Mad Woman just kind of like shocked me. I don't know. I don't know if it was because like the whole F bomb drop, like when she said "fuck you" forever. I just was not expecting that, but I guess the whole album was experimental in a way, like or even "My Tears Ricochet." That song, I never heard anything like that from Taylor, which I think is crazy because I remember when you first heard that song, Trish, you said that that song sounded like something that would be in like Frozen 2 or something.
Yeah.
Because it sounded like the Into the Unknown song.
Yes, it really did.
Yeah, which I think is actually kind of cool.
Yes, and I happen to freaking love that song.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now that I think about it, is it because I guess of Minnie Ice Pit's Queen and the fact that you watched the Frozen movies that you actually do like like songs in the Frozen movies?
Well, that and the fact that they're really good songs.
Yeah.
Plus those power vocals, damn.
Oh yeah. Now that I think about it, I mean, the Frozen movies do have some really like. Well, to be honest, it's Disney, which I think is crazy because I think you said in general you don't actually care, or you don't really particularly care for musicals.
No,
But
I
I guess
don't, which is why I was so surprised that I was such a big fan of Frozen.
so. Do you feel like?
Hang on.
Everything okay? But damn. Oh, hey Raymond, you're late, Mister. Or you're in big trouble, Mister. You're late.
Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, I was wondering like. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was literally on 1%.
Okay, I thought you set an alarm for something, and it was like, let me know, like, I was like, was it time for something?
No. Yeah, it was time for me to plug up my phone.
Oh yeah.
Oops, I'm late. Oh, that's okay, Raymond. We've been in here for an hour, and for the first 55 minutes, I was the only one here with him.
Yeah.
And I only came on screen 5 minutes ago. I've been in the chat the whole time.
Oh yeah, Raymond said he's bad. Bad
then
to the
you'll have
bone.
you'll have to get a spanking.
Damn the devil. Oh, hey. Oh, now I need to fix the thing. If I could know how to do it right. Okay, there it is. Everything okay, Trish?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. You like you were like, I don't know, just taking it all in.
Who are we talking to?
Yeah, are you Landon or?
Yep, Landon.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was surprised. I didn't know who you were, but I figured that it had to be someone because I've only sent the invite to the Tripsters, so it had to be someone in our group.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are we talking London?
Trish.
Oh yeah, that's the way to say it, Trish.
I've never got to see you in person.
Yeah, me either. I was surprised. Yeah.
Lucky me.
That's the way you said. Oh, yeah, Raymond said, "Lucky me."
Yeah, Raymond said, "Lucky me," because he's gonna get spanked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna spank that booty. Actually, I feel like Raymond would like that. I don't know to be spanked.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that kind of runs in the family, so.
Yeah. True. Just like you would love to be spanked by Wild Bill. Yeah. Wild Billy Goat.
No, it doesn't have to be Wild Bill.
Okay, I guess it could be. Yeah, it could be Roberto. It could be me. Could be any of us. I guess.
It could be Landon.
Yeah. It could even be Elsa, even though she don't swing that way. Ramondo.
Alvin.
What?
I have a really bad memory.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you like scary stuff?
Yeah. Kinda. I mean, it depends. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you're asking, but I do like horror movies. If that says anything.
Oh, okay. Well, that helps. Yeah, you'll probably like this then. If you've not checked it out, check out a channel called Slapped Ham.
Oh, okay.
Or, if you want, I can try and get you a couple of links to a couple of videos, and then you can check them out.
Oh, okay. Like, how did you find out about this? I mean, I don't know the name.
Out about most stuff, my son.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, he was like, "Mom, you got to watch this with me." And I went, "Okay, what are we watching?" And he said, "Slapped Ham." And I'm like, "What?" He said, "Just watch. I promise it's good." Uh-huh.
That's crazy because you actually say time and time again you do not like horror movies, but you do like the Halloween franchise.
Yes.
I do remember you saying that.
Well, see, the thing is with Slapped Ham, it's just a channel on YouTube.
Yeah.
Love their name, by the way. But it shows videos of stuff that is either ghosts, evil spirits, aliens. I mean, it can be any of the things.
Any of the above.
Any of the above. But some of them, I think, may be real, and some of them are faked. But some of them will scare the shit out of you. Which is why I ask if you like scary things.
Oh, yeah.
There's been a couple that scared me so bad I could not move or speak for a couple of minutes. I was so scared I couldn't even scream.
Okay, now I definitely need to check. I'll be honest with you, Slapped Ham sounds familiar, but I feel like I maybe never really checked them out. Or whatever it is. But I have actually seen videos about some of the scariest videos on YouTube. like I know there's this one series on YouTube that I mean it looks like it was made for kids, but at the same time it's some of the creepiest like shit that's on YouTube. Period. It's a series called "Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared." I don't know if you've heard of it.
No, I don't think I've heard of that one.
Okay, I would say I wouldn't recommend looking it up, but I guess if you wanted to, if you're curious, you can look up "Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared" on YouTube. I think it's like 6 parts or something, or 6 videos, and it's not what you expect. You would start it off and you would think, oh, everything's gonna be fine. Oh, it's a little kids show or something. It's like, nope. It takes a whole 180 or whatever you call it.
Oh crap!
But I mean, I don't want to like give anything away, so I would just like say that you should definitely check it out. I guess 15 beans, soup,
cornbread, no sugar.
Hmm.
Okay, you're a smart man. You don't put sugar in your cornbread. Good man. Good man.
Wait, is that a no now?
There are
Is it?
people there are people that actually do that, and I find it disgusting. Cornbread is not supposed to be sweet.
Okay, yeah, I've never done that.
If I want
Oh.
cake, I'll eat cake. But damn it, when I want cornbread, I want cornbread.
That's smart. Yeah. Well, I'm the son.
Landon's just taking it easy. Kick back,
yeah.
relaxed.
Yeah.
That's the way you do it right there now.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those days, a kickback day.
Oh yeah. That's probably what I should have done today.
Oh yeah, what were you out? Oh, didn't you say you were out and about earlier today or something?
Yeah, I didn't get my money today that I was supposed to get, so I couldn't pay the rest of my bills, which I figure will be here tomorrow. But Jennifer needed a ride all the way down to Walmart, and she said, "Do you care to take me and drop me off? That way, Timmy and I don't have to use 2 vehicles. If you just take me and drop me off, then I can get in the truck with him." And I went, "Sure, no problem. Let's go." Oh, dear God, the traffic. Oh, my God. And I'm a panicky person anyway, you know.
Yeah.
I don't
Panicky?
do well in crowds, and I really don't do well in big crowds of cars. I was like, oh, my God, there's too many.
Panicky wild woman.
Yes. I handle it fairly well, but damn, I just didn't expect that. And Jennifer went, uh-oh. And I went, what? And she went, oh, everybody got paid today. I just looked at her. She said, sorry, almost everybody. Because I didn't think about it, but, you know, like a lot of people that work get paid on Friday.
Yeah.
Plus, anybody that gets their check like on the 3rd, a lot of them got them today, a day early.
Okay.
So a shit ton of people was out shopping.
Okay.
Which is why there was so much traffic that when you were at a red light, you were backed way down the road before you ever got to the light to see it because there was so many cars.
Huh. Yeah, well, I guess that makes sense. Well, I've actually noticed that. I mean, because I usually get paid or I get my check every month on the 1st. But I have noticed if the 1st lands on a weekend, it usually comes like the Friday before.
Yeah.
I mean, so I assume that it was the same way for you, Trish. But I mean,
Generally it is, but
okay.
sometimes it's late.
Oh, okay. So that's why you're like maybe tomorrow or hopefully tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. So you're still waiting for the other money, I guess, to like, I don't know, be able to take care of like a rabbit's house, the rest of the stuff you need for that. Yeah.
Yeah, but once we get that money, I should be able to finish up his house.
Okay.
I mean,
So you're pretty confident.
Yeah. Me and him are going to split the cost of whatever's left on the house, you know. He owns the house. It's his, free and clear.
Yeah.
Just working on it is going to take a bit more money. So I told him, I said, well, listen, if we both get stimulus, we'll just split the cost between us. That way we'll both be able to have a little bit to spend for ourselves or in an emergency. Plus, we'll both be paying for the house.
Yeah.
The materials that he needs.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure that you probably know what I'd be hinting at when I say this, but me and Elsa have actually talked about what you should probably spend money on if you were able to spend money on yourself at some point.
Yes, and I would love to be able to do that. Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah, because me and Elsa have talked about that. Because we were talking about that like a month or so ago. This is when it was first announced that the stimulus should be like, I don't know, that people should be getting stimulus. So that's why I'm still shocked you haven't gotten yours yet,
Well,
Trish. But I know some people probably haven't gotten theirs yet. So
yeah, some people have and some people haven't, but they're supposed to start, from what I've been told and what I've researched, they're
yeah,
supposed to start getting them again on the 7th.
okay. So yeah, well, I'm pretty sure since you didn't get them last month, and I mean you should probably definitely get them this month in April. So let's hope for the best that you get them within the next week or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets rough sometimes. Well, you understand.
Yeah, well, actually, I completely understand. I'll be honest with you. This may sound crazy, but for the last couple of the days before the first, before I get like my regular check, I mean, I was kind of broke the last like few days of last month
Yeah.
of March because I'm usually broke like the end of every month,
Yeah,
only
me too.
because throughout the majority of a month's time, I've spent most of my money on like groceries or bills.
Yep, there you go.
So and necessities like toilet paper and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Things that you have to have. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So you completely definitely understand. So it's one reason why I'm usually just trying to survive until the first of the next month.
It's when I
Yeah.
break out the big kettle and make soup beans.
Yeah.
My son says, now I totally disagree with this,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
but my son says, "Oh God, that's the end of the month food." When we don't have anything else in the house to eat. I'm like, this is not end of the month food. Soup beans are for any time. He was like, no, Mom, they're end of the month food.
That's actually crazy you say that because my sister and I completely, well, actually both of my sisters and I actually completely know what it's like to have end of the month food. The reason why I say this is because, like, for us, you won't believe what our end of the month food is. Raimi noodles. Because
there
it's
we go.
like really cheap. You can buy like a big pack, like
A
12
big
pack.
box, yeah.
Yeah, a big box for like a really cheap price for only like a few dollars or something.
Oh,
a
yeah.
couple dollars.
Yeah. Usually
And-
when I grocery shop at the beginning of the month, I get that.
Oh yeah.
When it gets close to the end of the month, they're usually already gone because we are a huge fan of those noodles.
Oh
And
yeah.
what I like to do is
Yeah.
boil the noodles, but
Yeah.
don't use the powder in them. Oh, damn, he tore the...
Oh wait, you actually don't use the powder?
Not
Oh.
always. Sometimes I will do this.
Oh.
It's like, I don't know, ragu or prego or something anyway, and meat sauce.
That's interesting. I've never tried that before, but now I'm curious.
Now, you
Because
just
I always
don't put the powder in them. Just boil the noodles like you normally would.
yeah.
Drain them and put them in a bowl.
Yeah.
Okay? Drain all the water out.
Yeah.
And then put them in a bowl. And then just pour that on top of them and mix it up real good. Now, I don't know how you eat yours, but when I do that instead of the powder, I dash salt on it. Oh. You have to pat your foot to keep your tongue from slapping your brains out.
Oh. Okay. I was wondering because I always wondered, is there a way to make ramen noodle or give them a different flavor? Because I mean,
Yeah.
not that I don't like the flavor that the powder gives them,
Oh, I'll tell you
but
something else you can do too.
but I've always thought about mixing it up. So
Yeah. Try it with the meat sauce.
yeah.
Or if you want to try something else different, again, boil them, but don't put the powder in them.
Yeah.
Cover them with ranch dressing.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn, you maybe I should get some of my recipe ideas from you.
There you go.
I never even thought about that, but I mean,
Yeah.
I don't even know if my sister has either. Maybe I should
Yeah. You like
tell her.
hamburgers?
Yeah, oh yeah, I like hamburgers.
Okay. You ever make them at home?
Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes.
Well, next time you make one, instead of putting mayonnaise on it, pour ranch dressing on it. Oh,
Wait, so you like that as well?
ranch burger. Oh yeah.
Ranch burger. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't like. Did you like teach us or just discover the stuff on your own, or was you actually raised like your parents
No, my
made
parents
stuff
didn't
like
do
that?
that. No, my parents didn't do that. We
Okay.
just had regular food, you know.
Yeah.
But for some reason, one day I was hungry and just mixed up the noodles like that with the
Yeah.
meat sauce.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, as I was making it, I saw the meat sauce sitting there, and I went, "Oh God, I bet that would be good." So I made it that way.
Oh yeah. Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to experiment,
Oh, okay.
but be careful. Sometimes it turns out nasty. But the noodles are number one.
Hey, I need a favor.
What do you need, baby?
Remember them ibuprofens that you gave Timmy the last time he was in pain?
Yes.
Please let me know if you can have two.
If I can remember where I put them, absolutely.
He's in so much pain over there. It's not funny. We had to
I
go
know.
all the way to Preston's. Did not plan on doing that, but we did
Oh my
it
God.
anyways. He did it anyways. That's what Justin was doing there. Do you remember earlier today?
Yeah,
I
he
was
said
talking to you
not
about
today.
waiting until tomorrow morning or next week, at least after Easter.
Yeah.
He calls us and says, "I'm waiting on your husband to get here."
You were in the
We're
car
going
with
today."
me.
We got there and Tim told him, said, "I told you we'd do it tomorrow morning."
And he wouldn't take no for an answer.
No.
Oh my
He hopped in the
God.
truck and went with us.
That's ridiculous.
We hurried up through Walmart. Got his stuff. Which took us about 45 minutes to get there from Walmart.
Yeah. Because of the traffic.
And then come all the way
Me and
back
Evelyn were
here,
talking about traffic today.
put
Uh-huh.
in my car
Uh-huh.
to get at Bub's, and we just now got back when Lacey brought you that spaghetti. See, we're not gonna be home tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I don't keep it for 3 days.
Yeah, come here.
So I would have thrown it away Sunday.
Come here. I want you to meet somebody. London!
Oh, hi!
Hey,
I'm
Jennifer.
the crazy ass next door neighbor.
Alvin, I'll be right back, hon.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's okay, Raymond. So how are you doing, Landon?
Pretty good. I can't complain.
Okay, yeah.
How about you?
Yes. Yeah, same. Yeah, I guess it's like nice. I mean, that you decide to, I don't know, join us on camera tonight.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing it for a little while. It's just the last couple of times there was only like one person on
My
it.
baby's had a day.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Yeah.
that'd be kind of awkward.
When you
with just
get
two
off
people,
here, if she
Oh, yeah.
whatever. So.
walk over and look at her Easter basket she got today from school.
Oh, okay.
Grayson 3 isn't it moving?
Oh, God.
He didn't make it. He went catch it moving.
Oh,
She didn't catch it.
yeah. Well, she caught it with her face.
Thanks, baby.
Oh, is Raymond leaving or did he already go?
Oh, I don't know. I think he may have left. I don't know. He
Okay,
hasn't said
well,
anything.
bye, Raymond.
Yeah, goodbye. The cousin of
Everybody
Trish.
loves you.
Yeah. Mm. But yeah, it was nice seeing Jen again.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, I mean, I know that she's like still been around and everything, but I don't know. I feel like she makes appearances less and less than she
Yeah,
usually
well,
used
that's
to.
what happens when you have a new husband.
Yeah. I kind of got that because I remember a year or two ago, she was like, she always made an appearance in your streams.
Oh,
She
yeah.
was like almost every stream you would do, she would always really just walk in your apartment and be
Mhm.
like, like, do you got this or
Yeah. Well, we do that to each other all the time. I'll just walk in and go into her kitchen, and she'll go, "What did you need?" She knows I'm there to get something. She just doesn't know what.
Yeah.
But if I tell her, I know she'll know exactly where it's at if she's got it.
Oh.
She'll come in and, well, just like just now, she needed some Tylenol or, well, ibuprofen, whatever.
Yeah.
It's all Tylenol.
So time.
She had run out, and her husband needed a couple of Tylenol because he has like a fractured ankle or something, and
Yeah.
he can usually do okay with it, but if it gets real bad,
Yeah.
she's usually got Tylenol on hand. Now I say Tylenol, but we get the cheap ass version, the store brand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And either her or me usually have a bottle on hand at all times, and she had run out, so she come to borrow some from me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, that's what good friends and good neighbors are for.
Yeah. So you would consider Jen a good neighbor.
Yeah.
No. Like as it is, I actually paid my rent like earlier today.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, I haven't done this in the whole year that I've lived here. And because I don't want to become like or be known as like one of those people or that person.
Yeah.
But I actually kind of complained to the office about my neighbors.
Yeah.
Because my sister actually is the one who pushed me to do it, Amy. Because when she dropped me off earlier, she noticed like the steps leading up to like my apartment or like my apartment building and everything, where my door, I mean, obviously is my apartment, is there's like alcohol or beer bottles like on the steps, like just left there. Like I think they're like empty.
Yeah.
But still, it made the place look really trashy.
Yeah.
And so I actually told them about my neighbors, and sometimes, even last night, they were listening to music, or I was hearing like hardcore gangster rap music, believe it or not, till like almost 1 a.m. And I'll be honest, I don't like that shit. Like, I mean, I know we've had conversations before and joked about this and that, but I could literally hear some of the words being said and some of the music they were playing, and it was literally N-word this and N-word that. And like that shows you just what kind of neighbors I have. I mean, I'm not racist or anything, but still, I'm not.
It's ridiculous. Plus, be considerate. Consider the fact that you have neighbors. Hello.
Yeah, like because it's like 1 a.m. Even before I moved into my own apartment, I remember a couple of years ago when I was still living in that house. That I mean, I was obviously used to living with my sister. I think I actually asked you one time because I told you that I was thinking I was probably going to be going apartment hunting soon or something. And I think I asked you, like, do you got any advice for me? I mean, when I move into my my first apartment, and I think you mentioned that if I move to an upstairs apartment, to be considerate of like my other neighbors like below me, like don't be like make sure I don't like drive them crazy or something because. Even because you would stream and you would hear like you'll be little big boy's home or something. I remember you would say things like that. Yeah.
People this day and time have no consideration for those around them.
Yeah.
I mean, here we have a cutoff time. It's what they call quiet hours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock on until like 8 o'clock the next morning. You're supposed to be quiet. You can still live, just don't be excruciatingly loud. Like playing really loud music. Not allowed.
Oh yeah. I was wondering, have you ever had to deal with neighbors who did things like someone was playing like loud booming music and you could actually hear it from inside your own apartment? Okay, I was wondering if you had dealt like because I was like, did I get lucky or what? Well, I guess, or unlucky, I should say, that I moved into an apartment where my neighbors are loud as all hell, like, or the
No, no,
party animals as well.
I've had to deal with it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
it was like 1 o'clock in the morning here once, and
Yeah.
people that lived above me at the time
Yeah.
started playing like really, really loud music. I think they were playing something on their TV.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it was a guitar game or what, but anyway, it was really loud.
Oh yeah.
So instead of like banging on the ceiling or anything, I'll tell you when it was. It was right after Garth came out with Gunslinger.
Okay.
When they got that loud with it, I just walked over and popped that CD in and hit play and cranked it. And just in a minute, they got real quiet, and I stopped it. And I could hear them talking like, "Oh God, we better be quiet."
That's the best thing.
Yeah, I don't remember what they were playing, but I blasted it out with Garth.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it Revenge Sweet?
Yes, he is country fan.
Oh yeah. Hey, country fan, welcome to the party. Oh yeah, I just noticed this comment as well. But yeah. But yeah, that's what my mom would always say too. My mom would always be like, "Revenge is sweet."
Yeah, but now there was once.
Yeah.
Most people find this hard to believe and think I'm out of my ever-loving mind, but there was once I was in my apartment, again, different set of neighbors because this was years ago, and I
Yeah.
just went, "Hey, wait. No way." I went running out the door. Nobody knew what was going on but me. And they were like, "Where's she going?" Out the door I went, up the stairs, knocked on the door. When they answered it, I went, "Can you turn that up, please? I can't hear it down there." And they were like, "What? Are you serious?" And I'm like, "Yes, it's Freebird." Oh my God, please turn it up.
Oh my God! You must have been out of your ever-loving mind. If you, but to be honest, I don't know if my sister.
You cannot play Freebird and not crank it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's funny. Like then your neighbor literally was like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah, so I swear to God, when she opened the door and I said it, she went, "Are you serious?" Yes.
That's crazy.
Have you ever heard Winona's version of that?
Wait, what was that?
Have you ever heard Winona's version of Freebird?
No, I didn't know she had one.
It was on a tribute album, like a Skinner tribute album from like the
Yeah.
80s.
Really? Ooh, I'm gonna have to look that up.
Ooh. Wow.
Man, I didn't even know she'd done that. Damn.
Now I definitely need to look that up later.
Oh yeah.
Because I didn't know about that.
Hell, I was a grown woman before I ever heard that song, believe it or not.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
The restaurant where I used to work had live music sometimes, and one of the bands that they had there was playing it, and I was trying to serve food. They started playing that, and I dead stopped, and I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm on my way to the table with somebody's food in my hands," and I just dead stopped right in the middle of the restaurant and went, "Oh my God, I love that. What is that?" I was supposed to be serving food, not listening to the music.
Yeah.
I couldn't help it.
Yeah. Yeah. Although, I mean, I know this may sound random, but I guess it kind of like goes like with some classic song from way back when or something. I was like, but do you know that song "Mad World," Trish?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Because I looked it up because I was trying to remember the original band who did it, but I think it's a band called Tears for Fears.
Oh,
Who originally did? Oh, you know them?
I know the band.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, they released a song back in 1982 called "Mad World," and I just I guess kind of wanted to tell you about it, Trish, because apparently Demi Lovato actually does a cover of that song on her new album.
Really?
I didn't realize it was a cover when I was listening to it. I just remember that. That's why I was trying to look it up.
That's two. That's
What?
two different ones on this album. That's a cover. I wonder if it's a full album of covers.
What? Demi Lovato's new album? No. Demi Lovato's new album. Like most of it's like originals.
Oh wait, no. You said Demi Lovato. My mind went Jessica Andrews. Sorry, two different artists.
Okay.
God.
Two different, okay. Okay, I was about to say. I mean, like, I think this was like the only cover on the album, but I just kind of, I guess, wanted to like mention.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, mention that because I'll be honest with you, a lot of people actually love Demi Lovato's cover of it. So, and I will be honest with you, I actually agree with them. Like, that, in my opinion, her voice fit that song really well.
How are you? We are champion.
Yeah, we are champion. Whenever you say that, Trish, I always think of that song by Carrie Underwood.
Oh,
I am
no.
I am champion.
Champion is a British term.
Oh, okay. Oh, champion. Oh, okay. Okay, I was wondering because I never really heard that phrase. Well, to be honest, the first time I actually heard that was actually when Carrie Underwood released that song "I Am Champion" or whatever it was called, like a few years ago.
Yeah, two different meanings.
Yeah, that's two different meanings. Yeah.
The British terminology, when somebody says champion, it means good.
Okay, which is actually ironic because I'm actually a fan of British like literature in a way, or British like authors and actors and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I guess I just learned something new. Because I never really knew but I think it's because I don't actually live around people who are British. I guess I've only like followed like on a certain people, like certain people's careers, like because everybody knows that I'm a huge fan of David Attenborough, and he's British. He's like a naturalist and does like nature documentaries and stuff. And I'm a huge fan of his work, which I think is crazy because or kind of cool because I know he says certain words a different way than Americans do because like when he says privacy, he says privacy.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually find that neat. I even started saying that regularly in real life, like to my mom or something like, "I need some privacy."
Yeah. Let's see. Status is pronounced status.
Yeah.
Hang on. Cemetery. They pronounce it symmetry.
Oh yeah, symmetry. Yeah, that's another word that I just. Oh no, I actually love. For some reason, I love the pronunciation of certain British words. For some reason, I was like, it makes them sound like because some people talk so proper. I guess maybe it's because it's like a proper way of saying certain words, and I'm like, oh my god, like, which is actually ironic because growing up, people would actually ask me if I'm from England or if I'm British because apparently growing up. I guess some people feel like I have like a British accent or something, or a somewhat British accent. Like, not to mention, it didn't help that growing up, I also look like Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Oh yeah, I've seen those pictures.
Oh yeah, I showed you those pictures.
I'm telling you, dead ringer.
Yeah, dead ringer for Harry Potter. Like, I was even told by a nurse or a doctor who actually had a teenage daughter that was a huge fan of Harry Potter, and she would have freaked out if she had met me. She'd be, "Oh my god, you're just like Harry Potter!" Like, "Oh my god, is it Harry Potter?" That would be crazy. I guess it's kind of cool to look like a celebrity. I guess, which I think is kind of cool because Daniel Radcliffe, who plays Harry Potter, I think he was actually born the same year I was, which is 1989.
Nice.
Yeah, which is also the year that Taylor Swift was born as well. So I guess that's two celebrities that I was born the same year with that I'm like kind of a huge fan of. So, which I think is kind of cool that you're a Harry Potter fan, Trish, because I never even thought you were. But even my mom was a Harry Potter fan. She was she loved the Harry Potter movies.
Oh yeah, I like all kinds of stuff. I'll have to send you a link to that woman comedian that I've been listening to. She's British. A lot of times when you hear me say something like over the last couple of weeks and it's something you've never heard me say before, it's because I picked it up from her.
Oh wait, was she also the one that you learned "I Am Champion" from, or was that
Yes.
just something? Okay, okay. I definitely need to check her out.
Somebody
Like,
says, "How are you?" and I go, "Champion."
yeah, I was wondering,
That's where I got it from.
which is actually crazy because I noticed you only started saying that recently. So
Yeah.
it's like something must have happened in your life over the last couple of
Yep.
weeks.
Sarah Millican happened.
Yes. Wow.
Let's put it this way. Other than the fact that she's British, she talks like I do, meaning she talks about subjects like I would talk about with no holds barred. And most women don't talk about that stuff.
Oh my God.
She is hugely popular over there where she's from.
Damn.
Because she's one of the few women that will actually say what every other woman is thinking. And that's what I do.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Like, because of some women that I've noticed, like, there's some women who probably will go on and on about how they, like, I don't know, they always speak their mind, but they're still kind of holding back. Like, you can tell it. Like, they'll say they speak their mind, but you know for a fact that's not the full truth. Because,
I'll give you an example.
okay.
She said a guy told her once, she asked the audience questions and then she'll respond and play off of what they say. And she said she asked the audience once if anybody had ever broke anything during sex. And she said a guy told her one time he broke his banjo string.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, you know what that is too, don't you?
Oh my God. I still can't believe that.
She said that was the most painful one she had ever heard of.
Ouch.
Yeah.
See, I'll be honest with you, certain words or certain phrase, like I'll be honest with you, maybe it's because I'm a guy that when I hear things said like that, I'm like, all of a sudden it's almost like it's especially coming from another guy, like you could definitely, like, it's almost like I could feel their pain, like that guy's pain to be
that
like,
hurts
ouch.
me, okay? That hurts me, and I ain't even got one.
Oh yeah, it's like, yeah, you're a woman, so, yeah.
And you love it because people that know what you're talking about are like, oh, and everybody else is like, why was he playing a banjo during sex?
Yeah, no, that's what it kind of sounds like at first, but yeah. Okay, I definitely.
Video I sent you today. No, I've not watched anything yet.
Yeah, but yeah, you should send me, I don't know, a link to that comedian and everything.
Now, I had to listen to her 3 or 4 times before I finally was able to understand everything she was saying because she's got an accent.
Okay.
Okay, but once I listened to her several times and I was able to catch how she spoke, then I started understanding. Oh my God, I laughed until I almost cried.
Okay. So you're saying it takes a little bit getting used to a
Yeah,
voice,
if you're
I
not
guess.
used to that kind of an accent, you may not quite understand what she's saying.
Oh, okay.
Once you get used to her accent, oh my God, she's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like listening to me with a British accent.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so she's like she's like the British version of you, in a way, or I guess
she uses phrases that I guess it's a British thing. She'll call people flower.
Yeah.
And she calls people pet.
Woo. Wow.
And it's not a flirting thing. It's just the way she speaks naturally.
Oh, okay.
How are you, flower?
How are you, flower?
Oh, are you okay, pet? It's a British term.
Okay.
It's how they speak.
Okay.
It's like me or you saying, buddy.
Buddy.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? You know. Instead of buddy, she says pet or flower.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is actually crazy. My sister and I actually had a conversation about something like that yesterday, but in a completely different way. Because my sister and I went to, I think, get something to eat, like get some fast food or something. And after my sister was done, like, saying the order, the woman on the other end, or whatever, the one taking the order, literally said, "Is that all you need today, babe?" And my sister was literally thinking, I'm not your babe. Like, I don't even know you.
See,
I don't even
around
know
here,
you.
that's a normal thing around here where I'm from. It's
What?
hun or
Yeah.
sweetie or babe or, that's just the way we talk.
Yeah, well, to be honest, my sister's used to some people calling her hun. I think she's actually okay with hun. But when people call things like babe or baby, like, I don't know, it kind of like, I don't know, freaks her out a little bit.
Jennifer and I
Especially,
do that all the time.
oh, okay. I think my sister just is not really used to it. I mean, although she's used to some pet names, but I actually started laughing. I started laughing. I was like, well, apparently to her, you are her babe.
Oh.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, she might have had a hot date that night if she'd have been a little more friendly. Come on now.
Yeah, true. but yeah, to be honest, I'm used to it too. I mean, I'm like, even though I'm a guy, I'm pretty sure like there's been other people, like just strangers, that have called me babe or at one point or another.
When you're checking out at the store.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah, oh yeah, checking out.
And if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't understand how the person talks and they say, will that be all, hun?
Yeah, that'd be all.
They're not flirting with you. Literally, that's how they talk.
Yeah.
Yes, country fan.
Oh, country fan's got
I'm
something
going to
to
be
say.
honest enough to tell y'all something. Now, both of you guys reacted when I said broke their banjo string.
Yeah.
So I thought, I thought, okay, they know exactly what I'm talking about. I swear to you, I'd never heard that before.
Yeah.
And even in the show, she says, and if you don't know what that is, Google it, because I'm sure not going to tell you. I swear to God, the minute she said it, I brought up a separate page and went, banjo string. Oh my God.
Like, did you actually see like graphic
I
content?
literally had to Google it, and then I was like, oh dear God, now I almost wish I didn't know.
But I'll be honest with you, I didn't even know what it was either up until like a few years ago. I think I literally learned that like a few years ago because I was confused because I think I it wasn't that comedian because I'll be honest, I don't even know this comedian that you'd been listen to, Trish, but I have actually heard that term like banjo string before, and even I Googled it like several years ago. And that's one reason why we just brought it up. It just like
Heard.
Yeah. Oh.
And she's gone again.
Yeah, she gone. She took off.
Oh, shit.
Everything okay, Trish? Or, okay. Damn the devil. Oh.
Sorry, friendly neighborhood ghost.
Oh. Friendly neighborhood ghost.
Yeah, he's aggravating Jennifer.
Well, damn the devil.
Oh, no, country fan, I've not watched it yet.
Been busy today, Trish?
Kind of been stressed today. It's been one of those days,
Yeah.
I was expecting to get a bunch of things accomplished and didn't because the money didn't come. And then on top of that, I got my thing in the mail for my car tags, which I thought I had already paid. So that stressed me out. And,
Okay. Damn.
sorry, making sure my son couldn't hear me. And today would have been my ex-husband's birthday.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
that kind of made me miss him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know it's...
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Yeah. I mean, I completely understand. I mean, about the money situation and I guess about thinking about or like a loved one or something because
somebody you lost.
yeah, someone you lost. Because my sister's been thinking a lot about my or mom lately. So
Yeah.
although it doesn't help that Mother's Day is also coming up. Wait, next month.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're gonna miss him. I mean, I know we were divorced when he passed,
Yeah.
but we still spent 20 years together. You know.
Yeah.
So, and we have a son together. So no matter what, he's always gonna have a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
So April is kind of a rough month for me.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Okay, went in the bathroom. Because not only was my ex-husband born today,
Yeah.
he died on the 23rd of this month.
Oh. So
My grandfather
yeah.
was born April 16th. He celebrated his 90th birthday and died 1 week later. So I've got 2 birthdays and 2 deaths both this month.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
April's a little sucky.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know April's a little bit sucky, which is actually ironic in the sense that that you actually started streaming like 3 years ago in April, I think.
Oh my God, I forgot. Alvin, do you remember what day it was?
I think it was April 3rd, which is actually tomorrow.
Way.
Which is actually tomorrow.
And
Oh God, no, I can't do it tomorrow because tomorrow is Wild Bill's stream. Sunday's stream can be our anniversary stream.
Oh yeah, so you're still streaming Sunday because Robert told me or told like us or on the Tripsels group yesterday because of what happened yesterday on YouTube and your stream that you were thinking about doing a bonus stream this week.
Yeah, and I wanted to make sure who else was streaming because I would have done it tonight, but then I thought, no, wait, Alvin might stream, and I don't want to step on him because I like when you stream.
Okay. Oh wait. Yeah, I was wondering when I stream, do you actually like forward to it? I think that's another reason.
I do. I do look forward to it, and even if I don't, which pisses me off, but even if I don't get to watch it, that's the part that pisses me off. If I don't get to watch it.
Okay. Yeah,
I noticed. Watch it live. I go back and watch it later.
Oh yeah.
And then I make myself even madder because I'm like, damn it! If I had been there, I could have said.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember one time you actually slept through my whole entire stream or something.
Oh yeah.
It was after my stream had already ended that I got a comment on my stream and it was you and you was like, "Damn it, you were live and I missed it" or something like that.
So I just figured, well, okay, let's see. If Alvin streams on Friday and Wild Bill streams on Saturday, I can do a bonus stream to make up for the one that messed up on Sunday. That makes it even more perfect. Thank you, Alvin.
Oh yeah. So it's a good thing I mentioned that because I was wanting us to kind of celebrate in some way, but I wanted to make sure that you would stream. I was probably going to mention it Sunday or something, so you could have done that like for your stream Monday. But if you're streaming Sunday, then that's even perfect. I mean, but yeah, I'm pretty sure because I remember we checked I think last year, and I think your first actual live stream, which was the stream that you did that you were talking about how. I mean, there was a reason you started streaming because you said you couldn't make videos. So you decided you had like the best way, like you figured out how to stream. So it's like, oh, this is how I can reach my audience or you reach your audience, I guess.
Yeah, because I had updates I needed to let the fans know about because that's how they come to my video channel is because I give them the latest news on different artists. And I had like breaking news and I'm like, I can't edit. What the hell am I going to do? That's what happens when you have a heart cath done. You can't bend your hand.
Oh, yeah. So that's what happened. So that actually happened in April of 2018.
Yep.
Because I still remember, which is actually ironic. Like I know this is kind of not another kind of like blast from the past and everything, and it's been redeemed and everything. But it's also ironic that later on in that same month, is when Caden decided to fake his death, and the whole dead man walking thing started. I also remember that too. I think it was like April 28th, 2018. Oh, yeah. And then he was back from the dead like the next day or something, which was like April 29th. which I thought was crazy because I literally thought you had lost a fan. And then when I saw that you had scheduled a new stream, or you were doing another stream, and the title you used was Caden lied or something, I was like, what? It totally shocked me. I'll be honest, because I never seen any. I don't think I was ever part of anything. I never witnessed anything like that happen before. So I think that's when I started to realize that, I mean, yeah, some people really do like troll online. I didn't know that people trolled like YouTubers, because I knew that people trolled on like Facebook, because I've dealt with cyberbullies on Facebook before, but I've never seen anything like people messing with people that are actually like live streaming, like live on camera or something. So they can catch their emotions live on camera.
Yeah, that's why people have moderators. That's literally why people have moderators, to get rid of trolls.
Yeah, is that why you started like making some of us moderators?
Yes.
Just an FYI, tomorrow's my birthday too.
Oh, we can have a happy anniversary and a happy birthday stream. Nice.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I was wondering if there was any like birthdays. I mean, this month.
Yeah, we've got a couple this month.
Yeah. And then of course your birthday is next month, Trish. Happy about it? Oh, or I guess you would be happy about it.
I'm not celebrating my birthday this year.
Oh, really? Okay. You sound just like my sister. Even Amy was like that when because I actually reminded Amy like 2 months before her birthday, or something, or it was like a few months before her birthday, that she was going to be turning 26 this year. So her reaction was, "Are you trying to piss me off?"
Oh,
that's literally what she said. Are you trying to piss me off?
No. She's 26. Wait, she's 26?
Yeah, she literally just turned 26 earlier last month in March. Because her birthday is literally March 8th, which is actually Elsa's birthday as well.
It was my dad's birthday too.
Yeah.
My son is 26.
Ooh. Yeah. Well,
she's the same age as my son.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wasn't your son born in like December 1994?
Yeah.
Well, Amy was actually.
He'll turn 27.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Amy actually was born in March of 1995. So yeah, I guess like just a few months after your son. So I guess that means your son's just a few months older than my sister.
Yep. Damn it! I was about to say something. Forgot what it was.
Oh yeah, you seem like you're. I feel like it's been one of those days.
Oh right, I was going to tell her not to worry about it, about turning 26. I'm turning 50.
Oh yeah,
The big 50.
Yeah, but I guess you don't want to be reminded. Like,
I don't care as long as I get presents.
Yeah,
and cake. I want cake.
Cake.
Free cake. Free cake.
That's right. Free cake.
Free cake.
Oh
free cake. Free cake. Well, I think even Elsa said something like that too, because I think Elsa was turning like 43 or something this year, and she was like, she was like, I'm still a lot older than you, Alvin, or something like that. So,
well, I'm older than all of you, so I don't know if it makes me a winner or a loser, but
a winner or a loser.
I would say I wish they would put regular show back on, but it wouldn't do me any good. I don't have cable.
Oh, regular show. Oh yeah, we were talking about that before.
Yeah, free cake. That's where we got that from.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, regular show. Oh yeah, because I'll be honest with you, I love that stream we had like a week or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
That we just started getting to like conversation about because this was like right after we had dealt with like all those like trolls, and we were just trying. Yeah, stupid people. We were just trying to get back to like I guess the shake of things, or like I don't know, trying to get the normalcy of it all, where I guess as normal as you can be in like in the insanity of your live streams.
That's right.
But I love that conversation because I'll be honest with you, some of the first conversations I remember was having in some of your streams you did back in 2018 was about like our favorite shows like on Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon or Disney. Like
Yeah.
I love those talks about like or even just what our like favorite artists were or what's our favorite song. Like when Justin would ask you questions like what's your favorite Alan Jackson song or something like that. So
See,
I
most
mean,
of the time I can't think of whatever song
Yeah.
it is right off the top of my head.
yeah.
And it
But
takes me time to think of it or look it up or,
Yeah.
because
So
memory sucks.
Yeah. So even you, when people ask you like, "What's your favorite song from this particular artist?" You're like, "Ooh, I can't really think it." Like you put me on the spot now. I
Yeah.
can't really, and I'm put on the spot. Which is actually I think is crazy because back in 2018, this was before we started doing like the album reviews and stuff. There was a time, and before we started doing where we were starting to kind of do some like top 10 list streams and stuff. But I remember you would sometimes do. You've actually done videos in the past, Trish, about talking about your top 10 favorite Sugarland songs, or your top
Oh,
10,
God, yes.
or your top 10 favorite Shania Twain songs. I still remember those videos, some of those videos you did back then, which I think was cool. But in a way, I feel like in a way you were kind of cheating at the time because you would put your number one everything else they ever released, like for
Yes.
Sugarland or Shania Twain, like you wouldn't even put like one song as your number one. It'd be like everything they've done.
Everything I ever did. Oh, yeah.
Everything they ever did is number one. Which, I found it kind of funny. I guess that was the Ice Pits Queens version of like a top 10 list.
Oh, yeah.
Could you imagine being a professional artist and doing a tribute album to your favorite artist? I mean, there's no way you could, decide what songs you want to do.
No. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's actually true. That would actually be like really hard. Especially if you pick an artist like Shania or Reba.
God.
Or Reba. Yeah,
my God.
like Reba, for example. Reba's had, like, I'll be honest with you, my favorite Reba McEntire songs change almost every day, I'm not going to lie. Because sometimes I will be listening to this one song over and over again, but then the next day, my favorite song from them may be a different song. Like, completely different. So, I can kind of, like, so yeah, I do find that hard when some artist does, like, a tribute album to, like, one of the favorite artists or something. I'm like, how do they narrow it down to those songs? Or
Yeah.
or even just a tribute album to like classic country songs or something. Because I know Martina McBride did that years ago with her album called Timeless, and she had like a lot of like quite a few like classic country songs on it. I'm like, how did she narrow it down to the songs that she did? Because I was like, there's probably several songs that she probably could have put on that album. Like, I mean, that she ended up not recording or at least releasing. So yeah, I mean, I can kind of understand that. Yeah. So in a way, artists actually don't have like they may like you may think your favorite artist hasn't made or like everything, but the thing is they can get stressed out too. I mean, they're probably stressed out just about when like what songs they're gonna put on an album or how they're gonna sing a song or how they're gonna, I don't know, like what vocal range are they gonna use for certain songs and stuff like that. So yeah. Because I've actually seen like the process, like documentaries of some artists, like them making their album, and I'm like, even though like, oh my god, like, what song should I, or even putting a set list together for a concert.
Especially if they have a shit ton of hits.
Oh yeah, Yeah. I mean, I feel like Shania Twain pretty much did the best she could, I guess, like putting her set list together. But at the same
Mhm.
time, there's certain songs I wish Shania would actually, I guess, perform more often. Like her song "Forever and for Always." I feel like Shania she keeps kind of abandoning that song from her set list, at least the last like few years and everything. Well, I know for a fact like she couldn't like tour the last year and everything because like COVID and everything, but she doesn't even have an album like a new album to promote right now anyway. But I was just thinking like her Now tour and even I think her that Rock This Country tour she did like back in 2015. I was like. I love, I knew she was going to perform certain songs because I feel like that don't impress me much, for example. In Man, I Feel Like Woman, she's always going to perform. She's never going
Oh
to,
yeah.
she's never going to not perform those songs on
Signature
her set
song.
list. Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
because
still the one.
Yeah, and you're still the one because it's like, is a
You're still
Shania,
the one,
yeah, is a Shania Twain concert really a Shania Twain concert without Man, I Feel Like a Woman?
Nope. She
Like,
has to do that song for the rest of her career. She will have to do that song, and she loves it.
yeah, I think she does because I mean she even chose that as like the her finale song for I
Yeah.
think some of her like last few concerts and tours she did. She would always like perform "Man, I Feel Like a Woman" last, which I think was actually pretty cool that she would choose to do that as like a finale song. Although I thought it was cool back when she was doing her tour and even her coming over tour. When she would do "Rock This Country" as her finale song, because
Oh, love that
always
song.
I always felt like the song "Rock This Country" was made for a finale, but I guess "Men Feel Like Woman" is a pretty good choice as well. Even though
Oh yeah.
that's because as crazy as it sounds, even though Shania had already been in her career quite a few years when she finally did release "Men I Feel Like Woman" as a single and release a video for it, "Men I Feel Like Woman" has kind of became like one of her signature songs over the
Mm-hmm.
years. Even though I think her original signature song was like "Who's Better Be Bitch Been Under" or "Any Man of Mine,"
Uh-huh.
because those were the two songs that she had released like earlier on in her career, where after she had kind of started like getting involved with like Mutt Lang and everything. But
Mm-hmm.
because her first album, like I noticed that, like I think Shania doesn't perform songs from her first album like at all. Like,
No.
and in a way, are you actually not surprised? Because in a way, I guess Shania's first album wasn't that big, but I guess it was
Well, she
pretty
never had any
decent.
really huge. Yeah,
Yeah,
it did okay. You're right. It did decent, but she
yeah,
didn't have any really huge songs on it.
yeah,
So that's probably why you don't hear her perform any of those songs.
yeah. Hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
Ooh, okay. Thank you, country fan.
Oh, country fan got something for you. Did he send you a present? Just checking out. But yeah, I was wondering, did you actually know who Shania Twain was back in 1993, or did you actually discover her around then, or?
When her first album was out,
Yeah,
I saw a video by her on CMT.
yeah, yeah.
Oh God, what was it? Oh, Dance with the One That Brought You.
Oh yeah, I love that song.
So I knew her. I knew her from that song,
Yeah,
but didn't realize when Any Man of Mine. When Any Man of Mine came out,
yeah.
and I got really big into Shania Twain, I didn't realize it was the same artist doing
Oh,
that
okay.
song that did "Who's Better Your Boots."
He's
Damn it,
better.
hell.
He's better.
Dance with the One That Brought You.
Okay. Dance with the One.
I didn't know that was the same woman doing both songs. It was only later that I discovered, oh, wait a minute, she sang that one song. Oh my God.
Oh, okay. Because I was just curious because I think maybe you talked about this before, but I do remember you telling me that you basically kind of been following Shania's career since her beginning, but I guess we're beginning with like Mutt Lang or something like her second album, The
Yeah.
Woman in Me.
I followed her from, like, heavy followed her from Any Man of Mine on.
Yeah.
But didn't realize I had heard anything from her before that until later on.
Yeah.
And then I looked back and went, hey, wait a minute, that's the same. Oh my God. Yeah, I like this better.
So you like, so if you had to choose between the songs, Any Man of Mine or Dance for the One That Brought You, I mean, you would still be like,
Oh, yeah,
okay.
Any Man of Mine. All day long, Any Man of Mine.
Yeah, so he's like, this fits her style more. I guess that's probably what you're thinking. Oh, because I remember when we did our Shania Twain, like, her debut album, like, review a couple years ago, I think you actually mentioned how you always felt like Shania's debut album was kind of like Nashville's version of Shania Twain.
Yeah.
But the real version of Shania Twain was The Woman in Me onwards, I guess.
Yes.
Because you feel like Shania didn't really have much say on her first album. Not to mention, didn't she not write that? Like, how many songs did she?
One song on her debut album she has writing credit on, and I don't think it was. I don't remember if it's full writing credit or if it's co-written, but I know she's credited on one song. But that's it.
Because I remember from The Woman in Me onwards, Shania has credit on like almost every song. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Because I think the only song Shania didn't have writing credit on The Woman in Me was "You Win My Love," because I think it said it was actually written by Robert John Mutt-Lange.
Mm.
Which I know you don't like. You don't like me hearing that name now. Yeah, but I mean, I still like that song "You Win My Love." But
oh yeah.
But I do remember. But I do remember that scene, that the songwriting
The
credit.
infamous Mo.
Any idea where he got the nickname Mutt?
No, but I know it fits him really well.
Yeah. Because he's a dirty dog.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I always thought that name kind of fits him really well, especially after the divorce. I was like...
Yeah, didn't he cheat on her with her best friend or something like that?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. I still remember that when I actually first discovered you. I know. Share this. Like, I've told this story several times, but I remember one of the first videos I saw that you'd made, just when I first discovered your channel. You actually did a video back in 2017. This was when Shania was just making her comeback and starting to, I guess, promote now before it was released. You actually made a video about how it dawned on you that maybe Shania was Mutt's cash cow. Like maybe he used her as a cash cow. And I remember you got so livid talking about that. Like you got pissed talking about that.
It pissed me off. Look, I know that he was an accomplished producer before he ever met Shania. And he had probably made a shit ton of money and was well accomplished himself before Shania ever came into his life. But the fact that he left her right after she lost the ability to sing is just way too suspicious.
Red flags.
Yeah, red flags all around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering, did you actually read Shania's book? I mean, when she released her like autobiography back in like 2011?
I have the audiobook. Oh God, it's awful. Oh, it's so awful. What that woman went through as a kid, as an adult, what that woman has been through. Oh my God.
Okay, so you at least read or heard like some
I wrote the audiobook.
Okay. Because I remember, I actually I still got it somewhere like but I actually have Shania's like From This Moment On, that her autobiography book she released back in 2011, and I was like, oh my God. Like I remember even seeing interviews that Shania did back then, and Shania mentioned how she thinks she's always going to be angry. Like I feel like she said she couldn't see a time in her life that she wouldn't be angry at, like if she would ever forgive him or not. So, but I mean, I guess it is. But I'm just glad that Shania still found a love in her life. Like she still found love after that. So that's a good thing. Like she actually got married or remarried, I should say. So.
Isn't it the other broad's ex-husband or something like that?
Yeah,
wasn't it like the ex-wife of somebody or?
Yeah. Well, I think he's talking about about Shania's husband, wasn't he actually like the ex-husband
Yeah.
of the wife or of the woman that Mutt
Uh-uh.
cheated on her with or something?
No. The best friend. So Shania was married to Mutt. The best friend was married to Fred.
Oh.
They started fooling around.
Oh. Wow.
And then Shania later ended up with Fred because they leaned on each other during their divorces and whatnot they were going through because of what the other two did to them.
Yeah. That's actually kind of ironic in
That's
the
sweet.
but in the best
ultimate
way.
wife swap.
Yeah, wife swap. Yeah. That's actually kind of cool. Wife swap. But yeah, I always thought that was so funny. Well, even though I mean it wasn't funny for what Shania went through, but it's like weird, like God's weird sense of humor. I mean, afterwards, like how things or mother, like how things ended up, like because like you said, everything happens for a reason. Now you believe everything happens for a reason. Well, I mean, I feel like Shania's in a much better place in her life now. I mean,
Yeah.
since the divorce and everything. So. And I mean, I'm just glad Shania was finally able to like make a comeback. Like
Yeah, me
she
too.
actually was able to release new music after like so she actually proved to herself that she could still make good music without him.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. So and since I know that she's been writing like new music over the last like 2 years or so, I feel like her next album, whatever Shania has planned for us, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be spectacular. Like
I think so.
yeah.
I think she's going to knock it out of the park this time. I really do.
Yeah, you even made a video like this was before Now came out. You actually said because people were asking you, I think some of your fans were asking you if you thought Shania's comeback album was going to be big like her old stuff, and I think you basically said that since Shania wants to kind of say her piece, like on the whole divorce and everything, and some of the songs are going to be probably like sad and about breakups and stuff like that, that you feel like you don't know if Shania's going to be big with her comeback album, but you felt her next album should be what her fans are really wanting, I guess.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Now was actually still really good.
It really was.
Yeah, even if there were some sad songs on it.
Well, sometimes the sad songs are the best.
Yeah, which I actually find it good that you said that. So that shows that you still can love sad songs, Trish.
Oh yeah.
Even if a song is really sad, doesn't mean that you're just automatically not going to like it.
No. Hell, sometimes we all need a good cry.
Yeah, very, very true.
No, but I mean, it's the same thing like with Garth. His first album back, Man Against Machine, it was like a couple of good songs, But Gunslinger, he knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, I remember that video you made though, Trish, after Shania released Now. You were talking about how you were just getting through the album, and you said you kind of had to take a break after you heard the song. I think the song "Because of You," because you said that song couldn't come at a better time in your life. Like that song "Because of You," like you said, it was like one of your favorite Shania Twain songs ever.
Yeah,
and that was on her comeback album. That shows you that Shania can still make you cry, even now, Trish.
Oh,
like
she still got it.
Like in a good way.
Yeah, she still got it. She had to work through some pain, but that didn't take her talent away.
Yeah.
I just hope the woman don't have to face any more bad shit. Hell, she's been through hell and back a couple times.
Yeah, that's actually very true. I mean, she even lost her parents like really young, and then basically had to take care of her siblings for quite a few years and everything.
From the get-go, this woman's life was like shit.
Yeah. Well, in a way,
her biological dad walked off.
Yeah.
Her stepdad was abusive.
Yeah.
Her parents die in a car wreck and she ends up raising the other kids.
Yeah.
Oh my God. She ends up with a fantastic career and then has to quit and walk away from it because she gets bit by a tick and ends up with dysphonia. And in the middle of all that shit, her husband leaves her for her best friend. It's like, what the hell?
In a way, her life actually is a country song, as some people would say.
Kinda, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
well, that's what they say. Like her life. Like we're not just about Shania's life, but about like a lot of people who have gone through like tragedy or basically been through hell and back. They usually refer to it as, "Oh, the life is like a country song," or "The life is like a
Yeah.
lifetime movie," or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know how somebody goes through all that and don't just walk around on eggshells all the time, just waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Damn. Yeah. But I
But
still,
she seems to handle it really well. I mean, once she gets through it and comes out the other side, she seems to go on and be optimistic and be a bright person and, happy. And
yeah, I think that's the thing that I'm most proud of about when it comes to Shania. Shania, like, if you really think about it, considering everything Shania's been through, she can literally have an excuse or a reason to be a bitter person in this day and age, but yet she's always believed in love. She's never lost her faith. At least I assume she has never, because she always seems like when people meet her, she always seems nice. Like she wants to actually make people smile. So
yeah,
even though she probably can't always find reasons to smile herself, but I feel like she's in a much better place in her life that maybe she does smile a lot more now. Like she just realized that she doesn't even give a shit anymore about what life throws at her. She's always going to be true to herself. So
yeah. And that's not always the easiest thing to do,
yeah,
but it's really the best way to be.
true. But yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just kind of thinking about it. Like it's sad everything Shania has been through, but in a way, I'm kind of glad that Shania, like with her album back in 2017. Now, I love some of the topics she covered. Like she basically called out her ex husband and everything he did to her in some of the songs on the album. And I thought it was really neat that we finally got to kind of hear Shania's side of the story through music in
Yeah.
a way. That's why I actually love that. I actually love hearing that side from some of my favorite artists when they actually like spill all the tea in their music. I was for some reason I feel like that's the best part. I love it because not to mention it also can be relatable for people and like just everyday people, everyday situations. Because I mean, Shania probably helped other people who have actually felt that way in a relationship, like been cheated on or left for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'll be honest with you, I still think Shania's song on now, "Poor Me," is one of her saddest songs ever, but it's also one of the most relatable in a way. Because I feel like a lot of people probably felt that way in a relationship before or after a relationship, like has ended. So, but yeah, I just can't wait for her next music. I'm hoping we get more sassy Shania in like her next album.
Oh.
Like I would love another.
Yeah.
I would love another like a That Don't Impress Me Much 2.0 or something. That would be cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or even another like Man I Feel Like a Woman, like some like song like that, like either for like women positivity or body positivity, like some song like that, like she would sing before it. Like even her song on now, "You Can't Buy Love." I actually love that song. Like that song, "You Can't Buy Love."
Yep.
Yeah, I remember you love that song as
Oh,
well.
I still love that song.
Yeah. Or even Romeo on the River, which I think is one of her most underrated.
I'm gonna have to go listen to that album again. See how you are, Alvin. You see what you do.
Now? No. Yeah, I was wondering, when's the last time you listened to that?
It's been a while, and I'm really sitting here craving wanting to hear it again. And it's all your fault.
Yeah. Yeah, although listening to it now, like I guess pun intended, listening to it now. Like pun intended, is actually just gonna make you anticipate Shania's next album more.
Oh
Like,
God, yes.
like you're gonna be like, Shania, please give us new music.
Oh yeah.
Which I still feel like it's coming. It's either gonna happen this year or next year, but I'm hoping for this year. I mean, because Shania did hint, like, I mean, there was an interview Shania literally did last year in 2020 about releasing new music in 2021. So, I mean, we're only 4 months in. So, I mean, I haven't lost all like hope or anything. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to come on maybe like this summer or something. Kind
I'm
of
hoping
like
so, yeah.
yeah, kind of like now. When if you think about it, Shania released "Life's About to Get Good," the first single from Now, back in June of 2017. So you never know. I mean, maybe we'll get something new from Shania around then, around June 2021, around the anniversary of "Life's About to Get Good" or something. Like
Ooh, that would be good.
yeah, I'm really hoping for that. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, she's hinted at new music quite like. I'll be honest with you, I'm like following her Twitter and like, or just like all her, or basically, or just all her social media, and I'm wondering what Shania's gonna post today. I keep hoping
Oh,
she's gonna. I keep hoping she's gonna make an announcement because I feel like she is like getting to that point where she's probably gonna make an announcement for new music sometime soon.
Oh God, I hope so. I would love some new Shania stuff.
Yeah. I just feel, I don't know, it's like I could feel it in my bones, if that makes sense. But, not to mention, Shania seemed kind of happy last year. Like, I know that she did that song with that guy who basically had a mask over his face, which I guess she didn't like that. Like, I mean, like that guy or anything. But I still thought Shania looked good in that video, though.
Oh, Shania looked damn good in that video. Shania looks good pretty much all the time.
Yeah. So basically, you would love the video even more if the guy just left the video altogether. It was just Shania.
Yeah, if he was just not in the video at all, I would have been happy. I'd have been like, oh God, Shania.
Who the hell was that guy?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
She's sexy.
Yeah. I remember also making that comment. Like, I guess you hoping that Shania doesn't do collabs with any more guys who wear masks, which is kind of ironic since we're still like in a pandemic right now. But that's kind of funny.
Right? Oh my
God.
Which actually, my sister just told me earlier today that they're actually thinking about, at least here, about thinking about, I guess not making like masks mandatory. So I don't know if so I guess they're trying to open up at least Oklahoma, like our state, more like in the near future, like over the next month or two. So not to mention the vaccine is becoming more and more available. I don't know if you noticed that, but
I swear to you, my son can go with me. Normally he stays home. He's more of a homebody. He doesn't like to get out. He's kind of an introvert. But sometimes he'll go with me out to the store or something, and he'll get so pissed off because we'll pull into the store parking lot, and I'll put it in park, and I'll reach down and grab my mask and put it on. Okay. And if he's going in, sometimes he just waits in the car if I'm just going to be a second. But if he's going in with me, he'll reach and get his. And he'll just sit there and watch for a minute. And he gets madder. The longer we watch, the madder he gets. He's like, can people not read? What? It's like, do you see these people? Do you see how many people don't have masks on? Swear to God, there'll be a humongous sign right out front of the store that says no mask, no entry. You got people in and out, no mask at all, none.
Oh, okay. So
it pisses him off so bad.
so Rabbit's not complaining about having to wear a mask. He's complaining at the people who don't wear masks.
Yeah, or people who wear masks right here.
Yep.
Which actually reminds me.
What is the point of even having it on? You might as well be wearing it up here on your head.
Yeah.
Or up your ass.
Oh yeah, it's like you got to cover.
There you go. Yes.
Yeah, that's another thing they said. Like that. Always make sure it's covering your nose. Yeah. So.
He'll just watch him and go, look how stupid. Do they not realize they're breathing it in through their nose? The nose is supposed to be the part you cover.
Yeah. So in a way, I'm wondering, like, so do you get mad yourself, or do you just like, I don't know, just tolerate it? I guess, but it's Rabbit that's on the other hand
It
that
doesn't really
gets
bother me.
livid.
I mean, it doesn't really bother me because I've got my mask on.
Yeah,
I'm protected,
yeah,
and I'm following the rules
yeah.
because I'm all about fun.
That was funny. Yeah,
So as long as I've got mine on, I'm
Yeah.
good to go.
yeah,
If they're too big of a dumbass to put one on, that's on them. And really, does it matter?
yeah.
Think about this.
Yeah.
How big was Garth and Trisha about following the rules? And even Garth
Yeah.
said Trisha was
Yeah.
one of the ones that was right on top of it, making sure you followed all the rules, making sure you wore your mask, making sure you stayed 6 foot apart, followed
Yeah.
every single rule there was, stayed quarantined when needed, didn't go out unless they had to. She ended up with it.
Oh yeah, I still can't believe that. That shocked the hell out of me that even she, like, she still got
So
it.
how does following the rules and doing all the stuff they say for you to do help if she did, but she still got it? How the hell did she get it?
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest. That's actually my sister's logic. Is my sister will literally tell you that. I mean, because my sister and I mean, I'm not gonna lie. My sister and I have actually had this conversation several times. Even whenever we go to the store, I always make this comment. Sometimes she does too. That we can't wait for the day that we don't have to wear masks anymore. Like, because I mean, because I'll be honest with you, it actually there's times that whenever I leave the store, I immediately take my mask off because I'll be like, I could finally breathe, or I couldn't breathe because but yeah, so I totally get what you say, but even my sister's logic is, or even my sister would like say that, like, if she was here right now, she would basically tell you that, are masks really even protecting us as they say they are?
Mhm.
Like, because I've actually heard stories about people who wear masks all the time who still ended up getting it.
Mhm.
Like that, or following the rules and everything, having the nose covered when they go out, things like that, and they still. So, I mean, unless they slept up just for 1 second, their nose wasn't covered or something, that's when the virus got them.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, but for the most part, they probably believe they've been following the rules. So, I mean, some people are still getting it. So,
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you right now, I think me and Jennifer and Bub or Rabbit, and
yeah,
even you, Alvin, I think we all had it back before it was announced as a pandemic.
yeah, true.
Because back in February, you and me both got sicker and shit.
Oh yeah, I was
swear to
sick
God, I've
last
been
year.
sick several times. I mean, I'm almost 50. I've been sick multiple times in my life. I've
Yeah,
had colds, I've had the flu, I've had allergy attacks, I've had sinus infections. I don't know what the hell it was, but I swear to God, back in February when I got sick, I thought I was dying. Well, back February last year.
yeah,
It literally felt like I was dying. I couldn't breathe.
yeah.
My
Same,
lungs
Trish.
hurt. Oh my God, it was horrible. And then when they come out with, oh God, there's a pandemic, it's called coronavirus, whatever, And it didn't dawn on me until months later when they started talking about the symptoms. And I'm like, oh shit, I had that back in February. Huh. I guess I had corona and didn't know it. It was before it was a big thing,
Yeah, I did too, Trish, because this wasn't like last February. This was actually January, like the month before February.
Okay.
So I guess I might have had it before you, Trish. But I remember January.
Oh, see, it's your fault. You made me sick.
Well, damn.
It's your fault. I got it off you.
Which is actually ironic because we haven't actually been together in person. Like, I guess I got you sick through the screen. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. We're not 6 feet apart through the screen. That's how I got it. I got it off of you.
Oh yeah, we're not 6 foot. So I guess you can still catch the virus. But yeah, I remember January 2020. because I literally started it was actually New Year's. I was sick as a dog.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I was so sick that I even started throwing up, which is actually crazy. And I haven't thrown up in like 10 years. I'm not even gonna lie, it's been like a decade.
Oh, I wish it had been that long for me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure as I get older, I'm probably gonna be like someone's more and more symptom, like, or I guess sickness is gonna try to take care of me even more. But yeah,
No, hopefully not.
Yeah.
Usually, the last several times, guys, this is so disgusting, but
yeah,
throwing up. The last several times I've thrown up,
yeah,
it wasn't because I had a virus. It wasn't because I was sick, technically. Not sick in the way you're thinking. Sick in the head don't count.
I was sick in the head mentally. Oh yeah, I'm sick mentally. Oh,
I'm sick in the head. That's not what I'm talking about. But most of the time, you'll get like a little 24-hour bug or 48-hour bug or something. You'll throw up for a couple of days and then you'll be fine.
Oh yeah.
No, the last few times that I have actually been sick enough to throw up, and it took me a while to catch on to this, and then I finally realized after having to go to the doctor several times,
Yeah.
it's my vertigo.
Oh.
When I wake up in the morning and I sit up in the bed, I know that quick
Damn.
if my vertigo is flared up or not, because it hits at a moment that you don't see it coming. You don't expect it. There is no symptoms. You just wake up and everything is like this. Okay? Everything is spinning. Oh my God. It's worse than having the drunk spins
Wow.
or the
So
bed
do you-
spins. Yeah, the bed
so-
spins when you're drunk.
so
It's
do
worse
you-
than that.
So
It's
when you do,
vertigo. It's because something right back here behind your head, I call it rocks, but whatever,
Yeah.
whatever they are, right back here,
yeah,
just inside your ear, but back, they're
Mm.
out of whack. They're off balance.
yeah,
And until they get back in balance, you're going to spin every time you move.
yeah.
So I
So-
just have to lay there and go, no, 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 no. Oh God. Okay. And then when you have to pee, because you have to pee eventually, you're going to have to get up and everything is going to spin. So you're trying to catch the wall. Yeah, exactly.
I know I shouldn't laugh, but that was
It's
funny.
funny.
Like,
it is. I mean,
like
it's in the
your
moment, not so
reenactment.
much, but later, yeah, it's funny as shit.
yeah. I was wondering if you could look back at some, I guess, instances in your life that you kind of laugh at it
Yeah.
now. Like, oh yeah, I could see. Like that was pretty funny. Like thinking about now. Like I'm just glad I'm not having to deal with that right now.
Yeah. When you're in the moment dealing with it, it's usually not funny. But later
Yeah.
you look and go, oh my God, I can't believe that.
I can't believe that
You know, it's
happened. Or I
hilarious.
did that. Yeah.
In the moment while you're busy going, yeah, it's not so funny.
Yeah, I was wondering. Trish. I was wondering just when that.
Sometimes you'll get hurt or something, and it'll be something that's so stupid.
Yeah, but yeah, I was wondering in those instances though, in those moments, do you actually manage to get to like a trash can or a toilet fast enough to throw
Yeah.
up in? Like, I mean, so you don't like just do it all over your bed or all over
Oh
the
yeah,
floor?
yeah. Because I've got a garbage can in my room anyway,
Oh, okay.
within reaching distance.
Okay.
But I normally end up running to the bathroom, and if I feel like I'm going to throw up, and my
Yeah.
son is standing in the room,
Yeah.
I have a small bedroom. Okay,
Yeah.
so if he's standing in my room, he's blocking my path. So
Yeah.
if I feel like I might be about to throw up, I'm like, you might want to step out of my way. And he knows immediately. Oh shit!
Yeah. Yeah.
He just steps back out in the hallway.
You know, this may sound crazy. I don't know if my mom had been ever diagnosed with it. She might have. Because, I mean, but the thing is, I think my mom may have had vertigo or something similar. Because the reason I say this is because my mom, back when she was alive, but this was still like the last like few years, I mean, before she passed away and all that, she did actually have moments where she would get up and she'd be, oh, I got up way too fast. Like, and then she'd have to sit back down. Because her head would start to spin, and she would automatically be like,
Okay,
like,
now,
I don't know what.
yeah, if she was spinning, because sometimes you'll just jump up too quick and you'll get lightheaded. But if
Yeah,
you
okay, maybe that's
sit
it.
up and things start spinning,
Yeah.
That's generally a sign of vertigo.
Okay, yeah, I think that's it. But
So, yeah.
yeah, but yeah, also my mom did get sick. Right? I mean, where obviously when my mom got sick, she would throw up, which is wait, I don't know if this is a sign of vertigo, and I don't know if this has ever happened to you, Trish. And if it has, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
But what I'm gonna say is I don't know what was actually wrong with my mom, but I noticed this was like more and more frequent the last few years of her life. But I remember when my mom would take a shower because she would always take a shower before she would go anywhere. Like my mom cared probably a little bit too much about her appearance, but I guess I can kind of understand. Like she literally would have to like take a shower and then do makeup and like I don't know, make sure like and get dressed. She wanted to basically present herself to be a well dressed person and did like stink and like but she also wanted like mascara and stuff like that on her face, but or like foundation. But I remember my mom when she would get in the when she would take a shower. My sisters and I could hear it, but when my mom was in the shower, she would be throwing up in the shower. I don't know. I don't know if it's because it got too humid in the shower, like the heat of the water, like running. But I know that my mom would start to throw up, and we would hear it. We'd hear it in the background, like or something, and it would just gross the hell out of my sisters and I.
No, but that's not vertigo. But I can tell you what it might have been.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering because
she may have gotten overheated because the water was so hot. Because I'll tell you what I've had to do. I had to crawl out of the bathroom because when I take baths or showers, I take them really, really, really hot.
Okay.
And I will be sweating while sitting in a tub full of water. It is that hot, and I will overheat.
Yeah.
And it will make me sick.
Yeah.
Because I will get way too hot.
Yeah.
Which is why my son will walk down the hallway before I ever say a word and just flip the air on. And then he walks back by. Yeah, I'll hear him go back by the bathroom door and go, "You're welcome." Because he's seen me come out of there several times where I've been so hot. I couldn't even, I was too weak to even get dressed. I would have to just wrap a towel around myself.
Yeah.
And come out of the bathroom to get air and go into my room and lay in front of a fan.
Yeah.
So he got so used to seeing that. He was like, that's not good. Okay, let's turn the air on. So now he does it when I'm in the tub, just in case.
Damn the devil.
He's trying to keep me from overheating. He don't want me to get sick.
But yeah, I just thought about that just now. I was wondering if you may have known what probably happened because well, the thing is, my mom also had asthma, so I'm wondering if that could have been it. Like I'm like, oh no, like maybe her nose got too stuffy, or she couldn't like breathe, and so she like maybe it had like she did get like overheated or something, and she like felt like she couldn't breathe, and so it was like blah. But I don't know if throwing up is actually a sign of like having asthma. I mean, do people throw up?
I don't know. I've never had asthma, thank God. But definitely overheating will do that to you.
Okay, so that may have been it.
If she took showers, anything like I take showers, yeah, she probably got overheated.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my mom took really hot, warm showers because I know I noticed every time my mom would take a shower, like it would literally like fog up the mirror like completely and everything.
My God, me too.
Oh yeah, I was wondering if when you get out of the shower.
Look at Landon's face. You know what he's doing. I'm sitting here talking about taking a bath and taking a shower. He's picturing me right now in his head,
it's
naked
getting
and
hot
wet.
in here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, and demonetized.
Yeah, demonetized. But yeah, man. But yeah, I'm actually like glad we kind of had this conversation. Like, actually, I love a lot of the conversations we're like having tonight. It actually feels like we're just a bunch of friends, like hanging out and chatting, like in your living room or something. or I guess in your case, Trish, in your kitchen. We're literally hanging out in your kitchen right now.
Yeah, we're hanging out in the kitchen. The only thing missing in this moment is me standing over there cooking while we're all talking.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember the times that sometimes you would be streaming, Trish, and you would be like, I guess, like cooking like your son Rabbit like a pizza or something
Yep.
in the oven or something, and then you'd be like, Bob, like pizza's ready or something like that, or your
Yeah.
pizza is done. I still
Oh,
remember that.
And then it dawned on me, you know what? Every time I yell down the hall, I'm probably busting their ears because a lot of them wear earphones. So
Oh,
maybe I
yeah.
could just go and now I just grab my phone and go, pizza's ready.
Oh, yeah. So you just text. Instead of
I
like
just
yelling.
text him.
Oh yeah, but I actually felt like you're actually like really courteous sometimes. I guess usually whenever you're gonna yell, because you'll be like, anyone who's wearing headphones, take them off. Like, or either take them off or pull them apart.
Yeah. Pull them away from your ears or take them
Yeah,
off your head. I'm going to scream, which would be much easier if I just reached down and clicked mute.
Oh yeah. I think this is before you discover that you can.
Yeah,
just
before I
mute.
discovered I had a mute button.
Yeah. Oh, got you.
Almost. What do you mean almost? What kept
What?
you from getting it, Country Fan? That would have been awesome.
Yeah, Dukes of Hazzard, because you love Dukes of Hazzard, don't you?
I do love Dukes of Hazzard. Why do you think I have? Oh, that way.
Oh yeah, that way. Oh yeah, that. Yeah. Yeah, Trish always has to have the rebel
and
flag.
everything is reversed on my screen.
Oh.
So sometimes when I go to point at something, it's on the other side.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Yeah. I actually find that kind of funny though, Trish. Like, you usually have your setup in your kitchen,
Uh-huh.
and actually I'm like, you can see my kitchen behind me.
Yeah.
And everything, because that's actually my fridge, and I mean those are like some of my shelves and things like that. Oh yeah, I always thought that was kind of interesting, because I remember that. Oh, well, now I'm just like Trish, because I mean Trish usually streams like from her kitchen, so now
We
I'm kind of
stream from our kitchens.
yeah we stream.
We're close to the drinks. We're close to the food. We're good to go.
Yeah. Now I think about it, it's actually really
$70. Oh, that's a good reason not to get it.
Damn.
Oh, wait, Country Fan, just wait till you get your stimulus check and then get it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that would be a nice present for a nice gift for you. But yeah, that's awesome. Like, yeah, I was wondering, like, Trish, like, what are some of your like favorite TV shows? I guess, like, not just growing up from like, maybe, I don't know, from any decade, like the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s.
CSI,
Okay, CSI.
Cold Case.
Oh my God, I loved Cold Case.
Okay, now I'm talking about the one that had the woman in it that, I swear to God, I don't know if I'm the only one that ever caught this, but I always said, my God, that's the whitest woman I've ever seen.
I think so. I think
White
that's
woman,
one.
she had blonde hair.
Yeah.
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 Cold Case.
Oh
TV
yeah.
series on CBS.
Yeah. My mom and I used to watch that. I mean, was this like? I mean, I'm pretty sure this would be the same show if I mentioned, like, I don't know. Did this show like air like back in like the 2000s, like 2007, 2008, or
I think
around
so.
then?
Yeah.
Around then? Okay, yeah. Then we're definitely talking about the same show, because my mom and I used to watch it. I actually got so mad when that show got canceled, or they stopped like airing like new episodes.
Oh, the other day I did get the movie 8 Seconds. Oh, good movie.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I thought I would ask, because my mom had like several favorite shows. My mom's favorite shows were like shows like Friends. She liked
loved Friends.
Oh yeah. She loved Friends. She loved Charmed. That was another one she really loved. I don't know if you were into.
I never got into Charmed.
Okay.
I never got into it. I don't have anything against it. I just never got into it. But Jennifer loves. She still watches the old reruns of it.
Okay.
Oh wait. Oh, got away. Hang on. There was something else I was going to say. I was a huge fan of. Medium and Ghost Whisperer.
My mom was too. I don't know. Whenever I find out new things about you, Trish, if it's significant to like something my mom loved, I just get all giddy, because of like that just confirms my theory that, like, I don't know, you're just like, you're kind of like this mother figure in my life. I mean, but or confirms my theory that my mom would have loved you, like if Like if you had met my mom, because my mom loved Medium and Ghost Whisperer. She another show she actually liked or really enjoyed was Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I don't know if you've ever liked that, but
I saw the movie, but I never watched the series. But that's another one that Jennifer loved.
okay. See, that's another thing between you and Jennifer. I feel like, I mean, because like even like how Jennifer gets all gaga for like the Backstreet Boys. My mom loved the Backstreet Boys. Well, also besides,
Without a trace.
oh yeah,
Without a trace.
My mom watched that too. My mom watched a lot of those shows like Cold Case and Without a Trace
Oh,
and
yeah.
CSI. I don't know if you watch it, Trish, but I know my sister loves this show and she still watches new episodes and everything. But my mom also loved it, and that is Law and Order SVU. Which,
oh my God, yes, I watched that entire series up to where they had it at the time on Netflix.
oh, okay, that's awesome because
I've not watched it in a few years, but up to that point, I have watched all they had on Netflix.
yeah, which I actually think is kind of cool because which I think is kind of cool in the sense that Taylor Swift literally named one of her cats after one of the characters from that show.
Yes,
Which
Olivia.
I thought, yeah, Olivia.
Olivia Benson.
Yeah, Detective Olivia Benson, which I always thought was kind of cool. Which is another show that of a character that Taylor Swift named the character after was Dr. Meredith Grey.
Uh-huh.
My mom also loved Grey's Anatomy. That's another show my sister still watches that. So
I never watched it.
okay,
But I know it's really, really popular, or was. I guess it still is.
Yeah, well, I guess it's kind of still.
But I do know that one of the doctors on there,
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Dr. McSteamy or Dr. McDreamy, one of them.
Yeah.
I had seen him in a movie back when he was a little young, scrawny ass thing.
Yeah.
And didn't realize it was the same guy until way later.
Yeah.
And it was the guy from the movie Can't Buy Me Love.
Oh, wow. But yeah, which actually is another thing. I will be honest with you, even though you do like a lot of things that my mom loved in life, I will be honest with you, one difference is my mom actually loved like horror movies and scary things, which I think is but I think it's because my mom kind of grew up watching that stuff, and not to mention our dad kind of influenced her and everything. Yeah. But that's why I know I feel like for a fact you probably were never into the show, but my one of the most recent shows my mom got into before she passed was actually that show, The Walking Dead.
No, I never got into that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even think Amy watches it anymore, but I do remember that was like one of the most recent shows I guess my mom was into.
Most recent show that I got into and obsessed with was Once Upon a Time.
I knew you were going there. I was gonna say that's what I was when I said recent it started to dawn on me when I said recent shows my mom got into. That was actually another one that just crossed my mind. Once Upon a Time. My mom loved that show. Loved that show.
That's one of the best series that ABC ever had.
Yeah. So did you watch like every episode or?
Yep. Most of them more than once. Honest to God, when I first started watching it, it was a total fluke. I was at the time.
Yeah.
This was several years back. At the time, I used to roll my own cigarettes instead of buying just packs.
Oh yeah.
And I would roll like several packs at one time, and I needed something to occupy me while I did it.
Oh, so yeah.
I was looking for something to watch on Netflix.
Yeah.
While I rolled my cigarettes, and that popped up, and I went, wonder what that is, and I started watching it, and I got into it.
Damn.
It was so good. My son came through while I was watching it one day, and he was like, what are you watching? And I said, Once Upon a Time. He ended up watching it with me. I went back to the beginning of it and let him watch it from the beginning with me, and then we wouldn't watch it without each other.
Oh my God, that sounds like something my mom and I did, because my mom was actually watching something one time, and she literally started the series over because I started to get into it as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would tape it on the VCR.
Yeah.
The night it would come on, I would tape it, and then me and him, when we both had time, would sit down and watch it together.
Yeah, which actually reminds me. I know that you probably haven't gotten into this show yet or watched it, but I do remember that there was some people that I think you said some of your friends, like or Jen, like someone probably basically recommended it to you at one point, and that is the show Glee. Because my mom, that was actually another recent show my mom got into before she passed. Because we actually, I remember us watching like the season, like the last and final season of that show when it ended. So
Yeah, I used to be into Glee like when it first came out, but
yeah.
it kind of took a turn when the one guy died in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was wondering if you knew about that, Trish. I mean, because
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
okay.
I knew about it. The Big Bang Theory. I've seen a few episodes, but I never watched the series.
Actually, it's kind of
Funny.
yeah. That, and I was gonna say, kind of, it's kind of convenient. I get, or kind of coincidence you bring that up, Country Fan, because that was another show my mom loved, Big Bang Theory. Like
The episodes I've seen, I did like.
yeah. Oh yeah, I was wondering if you ever watched that. Oh, but that reminds me. I don't know if you ever watched this, but this was another show my mom loved to watch. Well, I don't know if she was really into like the last like few seasons, but I remember my mom loved it like from like the first few seasons, and that was 2.5 Men. I don't know if you've ever
I don't
like
think I
that.
watched it while it was
Yeah.
on the air.
Yeah.
It was probably still on the air when I come across it in reruns on
Yeah.
I don't know, Fox or something.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that show. It was hilarious.
Oh yeah, it really was. I think my mom started to lose interest a little bit in it after Charlie.
Children, yes.
Yeah. After Charlie Sheen left the show, and then Ashton Kutcher took over. But I still think Ashton Kutcher still did a good job for the most part. Not to mention
Yeah, he did a decent job.
he's actually one of my favorite actors. Oh yeah, Sheldon.
Finale
Sheldon.
was
Oh,
hilarious.
Country Fan, have you seen The Young
Yeah.
Sheldon? There's a series now, I think, called The Young Sheldon.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen that. Yeah, I don't know. Like, is it good, or does anyone know that? Like, does seen it?
Not
I've
as
only
good as
seen
the Rick-
clips from it. It seems like it would be a good show. But I don't have cable, so I don't watch anything unless it's
yeah.
on YouTube or Netflix.
Yeah, you sound just like me, Trish.
Yeah.
I mean, because I don't have cable anymore. Everything I watch now is strictly online.
Unless
it's-
Robert sends me a link to watch something.
Yeah.
And damn, if he ain't good at finding links, I'm telling you, he's the best I've ever seen.
Oh yeah. Robert
I'm
had actually helped me out quite a bit. Like, Robert even knows whenever like one of my favorite artists releases like a concert on like Netflix or like Amazon Prime or wherever, because Robert would actually tell me if Brad Paisley has like a concert that I could watch somewhere, because he knows I'm a huge Brad Paisley fan.
Yeah. He's good, I'm telling you. I mean, we'll be talking about something during a live stream one night, and I'll be mentioning having seen it or wanting to see it or something.
Yeah.
And the next thing I know, my phone goes ding, and I'll have a message from Robert going, "Watch it here."
Yeah.
I'll have a link.
Yeah.
Damn, he's good.
Yeah. I don't know if you ever plan on ever getting it again, Trish, but another, I mean, site where that I actually sometimes watch stuff on is Hulu. But I think
I knew you were going to say Hulu.
Yeah. I think you said that you actually gotten Hulu before, but you hated a show that was on it or something, and so you canceled it because of it.
I hated it because they screwed it up so damn bad. My problem was probably this.
Yeah.
One, I had heard the book so many times that I knew it by heart.
Yeah.
So the minute they deviated away from it, I was like, "That's not right."
You sound just like my mom or even Amy.
But they went so far away from the book that it was no longer the book. I'm like, "What the hell is this? That's not even close to what happened in the book."
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And it just pissed me off bigger than kraut. And I can tell you the show it was. It was the series based on the Stephen King book 11/22/63.
Yeah.
And they took the book and made it into a Hulu series.
Yeah.
Same name, 11/22/63. If you watch this on Hulu, it is not about the book. It is supposed to be about the book. It is not even close to what happens in the book. Okay, just a heads up. Oh, God. Country fan turned off all of his lights. Oh, there he is.
Oh, you mean Landon?
What did I say?
Oh, I think you said country fan.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Landon. Sorry, country.
Actor who plays Sheldon on Big Bang Theory is
in real life.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually knew that, country fan.
Yeah. I actually knew that too. But yeah, it's just I think like my mom actually was like a big fan of like Sheldon, like on the Big Bang Theory, and even the actor that played him and everything. But yeah, it's just well, yeah, so you have no intention of getting Hulu back or anything.
Not at the current moment, no, but that's more based on finances than anything.
Okay. So, I mean, if you could, I don't know, afford it somewhere down the road or something, I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I might consider it somewhere down the road.
Yeah, because I still feel like Hulu, Hulu still has some good content. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you had a Hulu account right now or that you actually, like, add, like, a paid account or something, I'm pretty sure that you would probably still find stuff to watch on it even now.
Yeah.
But
well, the other night I watched that on Netflix. That was the night I got it back, or the day I got it back.
Yeah.
I came down the hall. I told my son, I said, "Son, we got Netflix again." He was like, "Yeah, thank you. You're welcome."
Yeah.
And I went back down the hall and I got on my computer and I still had Netflix up.
Yeah.
Because I had went and logged in to make sure everything went through, make sure it was there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I started scrolling through to see what was on their front page. And I went, "Hey, that's Dolly Parton. What is that?" And I started watching it. Oh, my God. I was fascinated. I freaking loved that show.
Oh, wow.
It was that documentary.
Oh, about Dolly Parton, because I remember you.
What was that? Here I Am or something, I think is the name of it.
Oh, yeah. So was that the first thing that you actually watched when you got Netflix back?
Yes.
Yeah. So I thought it was kind of interesting when you titled your stream that the other night about Dolly Parton, Here I Am. I was like, what's going on? Oh, yeah.
Well, it's because I had just found it and had never seen it before. And you were right about when it came out. What was it, like 2019 or 2018 or whatever it was you said. Yeah. That was when it came out. But that's the first time I'd ever even heard of it.
Oh, okay.
When I came across it on Netflix the other night.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it, but I'm pretty sure I watched it when it first. Good. Yeah, when it first premiered and everything. But yeah, that is so crazy. I mean, like, or even Netflix, you can always find cool stuff on Netflix. Also, which reminds me, I mean, do you still got like Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know that there's some stuff you can watch there for free as well. Like, as long as you have an Amazon Prime account. So
yeah. Oh, something else I watched on there last night on Netflix. I watched the movie, which made me have to go back and listen to the book again. The Help.
Oh.
Yeah, they even have it on Netflix now, which is good, but kind of sucks at the same time because the first time I saw it, I really, really, really wanted to see it.
Yeah.
So I rented it from Netflix. Shit, I rented it from Amazon Prime.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Because even though I had Prime, it was one you still had to pay for.
Okay.
So I rented it to watch it.
Yeah.
But that had been a few years ago, and I thought, you know what? I'd kind of like to see that. Because as I was scrolling, after I finished with the Dolly thing, I was scrolling through, and I went, I wonder what else they have. The Help. They have The Help on there now? Oh, my God. I want to see that again.
So how long did you not have Netflix for, like a whole month or something?
Close to a month, yeah.
Okay, because I was pretty sure that you lost Netflix, like, I don't know, like early March or something like that.
Yeah, it was, yeah. But it was just a financial issue.
Okay.
We had to use the money for something else. So, yeah, sometimes that comes up, if you have to choose between something, you have to choose the most important one.
Yeah, true. I mean, that's always what my mom did.
Basically, yeah. It's like, hey, do I want to watch anime or do I want to eat? Okay, I need food. I mean, you know.
Okay, I need food.
But my son is thrilled because now he can watch all the anime he wants again.
Oh, awesome. Yeah,
Because
because I know.
he watches a lot of anime on Netflix.
Oh. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've noticed. Yeah, I noticed that because I actually think that's kind of cool about your son Rabbit, like that he's so into like anime. Because even growing up, I was like really well. I was into anime. I mean, there was some anime shows I never really got into, but actually, it was Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon that started it all for me.
Oh,
Those were
yeah,
the
that's
those
the kind of
those were
stuff he
the
watches.
yeah, those were the first two that I really got into, and then that's when it was later on that I discovered like shows like Yu Yu Hakusho and I don't know, like Death Note, things like that.
Holy shit, my son's watched both of those.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
not watched I don't think I've watched the Yu Yu Hakusho with him, but I have watched Death Note. Oh my God, how fascinating is that?
Oh yeah, Death Note. Oh my god, I actually love that concept from that show. I actually think it's a pretty neat.
I even got him one.
Oh my god, really?
The Notebook?
Oh yeah, the Notebook, like the Death Note.
Yeah, like the
Notebook.
Death Notebook. I got him one.
Wow, that's actually really awesome.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me when I was originally first into Pokemon back in like the late '90s, early 2000s. My mom was actually working at Target at the time, and they actually had like an official Pokemon Pokedex handbook, like that pretty much had like all the Pokemon up to that point, which I think was like 151. Like this was like the first generation Pokemon, and my mom literally bought me the book for my birthday, and she actually gave it to me. She actually gave it to me at my birthday party, which is kind of crazy because this is also another blast from the past. Because my birthday party, I remember that year that I got that Pokemon book for my birthday. My party was actually at Chuck E. Cheese.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, I was like 10, 11 years old, but I still remember it. It's like a very fond memory that I have.
Oh, the movie. Oh my God! Yes, that's one of my favorite parts.
Oh. But damn. Oh yeah, and I also know you love that show, Cornel Gas, that you always talk about.
Oh my God, I love that. I freaking love it. And most people around here don't even know what the hell it is.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I didn't even know about that show until you. Yeah, I didn't even know about that show until you started mentioning it, Trish. That's when I was like, I actually looked it up on Amazon Prime or Netflix or something to see if they had it.
Honest to God,
yeah.
I caught that by complete accident real late one night, and this was years ago.
Yeah.
Late on cable. When I had cable, this is I'll tell you how long ago it was. I've been divorced for I don't know 9 years, 10 years, and this was back when I was married, so it's been longer ago than that.
Yeah.
So maybe 15 years ago or longer.
Oh, okay.
I come across it one night, late one night.
Yeah.
On TV.
Yeah.
And it was one of the funniest things I'd ever seen. And I thought, oh my God, I love that. And I caught a few episodes of it late at night like that.
Yeah.
But I hadn't seen it since until I come across it on, I think it was YouTube. And then Robert, who is also a fan, found it on Netflix.
Oh.
Okay, and now I can watch it on Netflix, or not Netflix, Amazon Prime. He found it on Amazon Prime.
Okay, yeah.
But if you watch IMDb TV.
Oh, yeah.
They have all of the Corner Gas, all 6 seasons, the movie, and the animated series.
Damn. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know this may be a random question, and because I don't know if I ever literally asked you, because I know you said that you don't have cable anymore or anything. So I'm wondering, do you remember what year you got rid of cable, or like how long it's been?
2, maybe 3 years ago.
Okay. Oh yeah, then that's around the same time that my sister and I guess it was a little bit longer because my sister and I actually got rid of cable back in 2016. So that's why I don't really know anything that's like on TV since pretty much around 2016. Like you would say, like when Garth Brooks' Gunslinger album came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just, I couldn't afford it. It was too damn expensive.
Yeah, it was the same way with. Yeah, same with me and my sister. That's one reason why we just started paying for like I don't know, like the high speed internet through like or cable service. So we just, I mean, because our service is literally Cox cable, like so we have Cox high speed internet here, or at least that's what I got and what my sister has as well.
Well, we now have internet through our cable company.
Oh, okay.
But that's all we have through them, and the only reason we has that is because my son pays for it.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I was wondering if Eric, I guess service provider, if they also have like cable, like as an option as well, but you could just you just get their internet through them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's all we can afford.
Yeah, that's basically how it is for me and my sister.
Yeah. Well, they make everything so damn expensive anymore. By the time you pay your rent, your car insurance, and your electric bill, you're pretty well broke.
Yeah. True. Like that just shows you, like sometimes, like I said, it's usually the last week of the month that I'm like broke. Like I'm basically just scraping by. Like I'm just waiting for the first.
Yep. Basically, yes. That's one of those where even you and the neighbors are coming together, going, "What are y'all having for supper?"
Oh yeah. I actually kind of wish that.
Jennifer and I do that all month long. We're like, "What are you having?" I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. What are you having? I don't know. I was just thinking about it. And then we start getting in each other's freezers going, maybe we could have this. You know?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was wondering.
I'll cook this part if you'll cook that part.
Yeah. I was wondering Trish, if you and Jen ever take turns like going over to each other's apartments for dinner or something, like your place for dinner, or at least like Jen will cook a meal one night or something, then you would cook a meal another night or something like.
Yeah, we do that constantly. Sometimes I'll get a message that says, "Are you hungry?" Okay. Always.
Always.
And she'll say something like, "Well, we've got spaghetti if you want some. On my way."
Yeah, that's actually happened. I think that's actually happened. I think that's actually happened before when you were live on camera.
Yes.
You'd be like, just got offered free food. I'll be right back.
Yep. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. When I first come into your stream tonight, Lacey came to the door. She was bringing me a big pot of spaghetti.
Oh, wait. So that actually literally happened tonight.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. So I guess at least you actually have like, I don't know, like neighbors like you do, with Jen. And then because
honest to God, the old lady that lives across from me, old women can cook really well.
Yeah.
They're like some of the best. It's like somebody's grandma. If they're somebody's grandma, they can damn well cook. I don't know what the deal is, but that's just a rule.
Yeah.
Well, I've had her knock on my door, and when I open the door, she'll be standing there with a big kettle of food. And she'll be like, "Do you guys want some?" Okay, fill in the blank. Yeah. Oh, dear God, yes. Because I don't care what she puts at the end of that sentence. If she's cooked it, it's damn well going to be good.
True story.
All she has to say is, "Do you want some?" Yes.
Of course.
Doesn't matter. Did you cook it? Yes. Then I want it.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. But sometimes I'll cook and they'll come and get them a plate and take it home. And over here, Jen. And sometimes they'll cook and they'll just message me and say, "Come on, food's ready."
Wow. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And what's really cool is she has become my best friend.
Wait, who?
Jennifer.
Oh, Jen. Okay, yeah.
And when she married Timmy.
Yeah.
Timmy. I never
It's
doubted for a second
Amen.
that would interfere with our friendship.
Yeah.
And I was right. It doesn't interfere with our friendship. And he is one of the sweetest, most understanding men.
Yeah.
I went in her house the other day, and I can tell you what day it was. It was the day that I did such a short stream because I was falling apart so bad. And I finally just went, guys, I can't do this. And I went off. I went
Wait,
off.
yeah, that was. Yeah, you didn't do your sign out. That's why I thought something was wrong.
Yeah,
I
something
actually-
was bad wrong. And I went over
Yeah.
at Jennifer's,
Yeah.
and I just fell apart. And he was, and I mean, I fell apart so bad, I just went into her arms.
Yeah.
And she just held me and let me cry.
Oh my God.
And he was right there, talking to me, soothing me, letting me know he understood.
Yeah.
He was just as friendly about it as you would expect her to be.
Yeah.
So I think she got a good one.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Because I'll be honest with you, I was really worried about you. After you ended your stream like that. It wasn't until like a few hours later when I felt like I knew that it was around the time that Elsa would usually be waking up or something.
Yeah.
I decided to message Elsa and tell her about like your short stream because Elsa didn't wasn't there that night, and I wanted to like tell her that like I was literally gonna ask Elsa, is there by any chance you can show up to tonight's stream, like if Trish streams, because because the way you ended your stream, the last things that me and Robert had said was about how Rod Beer was going to take a break from streaming, and then Elsa was also doing the same. And I think you made a comment like, "Oh, I did not need that tonight," or something like you were really upset. And so I was thinking. I was like, we need to be there for Trisha. So I was like, is there a way that Elsa, you can at least make it tonight or something?
Yeah, and thank you, Alvin. I actually needed that because
Yeah.
with what I was going through that day, emotionally,
Yeah.
with what I was dealing with, and there's
Yeah.
nothing I can do to change it, and
Yeah.
I have to accept it the way it is, and that's a really hard thing for a woman.
Yeah.
With that coming down on top of me and me falling
Yeah.
apart,
Yeah.
and then feeling like I just lost two of the core members of our little family.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it anymore. I had to walk away at that moment. I had
Okay.
to just go.
Yeah.
But thank you for getting
Yeah.
us in the stream the next night because I really
Yeah.
needed that.
Okay. So then that shows that like I actually did good because I was wondering.
Awesome.
I mean, so I did awesome because I was just wanting to help you, and I knew Elsa would understand because I know Elsa like needs some sleep and everything, and needs to catch up on her sleep. But
Mhm.
but I know Elsa well enough that if she feels like something's wrong, like with you in any capacity, or you're upset or something, I'm sure Elsa would do her best to be there for you.
Oh
I mean,
yeah, she's always
yeah.
been there for me
Yeah.
and for a lot of
Yeah.
the people here.
Yeah.
But
So,
it really helped. It did to have her back there that night.
yeah. Like I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I never really talked about it, but I actually did kind of have like I guess what some people would consider like a good cry or something like that night like that you made that announcement that Elsa was leaving our group this was back when she wrote that letter to you to email
Yeah.
or something, and I was informed even while Bill was falling apart.
Yeah.
At literally live on camera, and even I was too. I didn't know because I didn't know how do I word this because I never thought we would lose Elsa because Elsa seemed like she's always enjoyed her streams for the last like 3 or 4 years. Like I never expected her to be like, I'm sorry, I guess I just can't have friends. Like that's really what affected me the most.
Yeah,
is like you shouldn't have to pick and choose your friends if that makes sense.
You should
So-
never have to choose between your family and your friends.
Oh yeah, that's a better way to put it. You shouldn't have to choose between family and friends. Like if your family really cared about, like in my opinion, if they really cared about you, they would let you have friends. Like
Unless the friends that you have are hurting you.
Yeah, like financially or mentally, emotionally, things like
Yeah.
that.
Unless they're hurting you some way,
You know.
then there should never have to be a choice. As long as they are
Yeah.
good friends. If
Yeah.
they're good friends, then don't interfere with that, because
Yeah.
I'm sure we've all figured this out in our lives, no matter what our age.
Yeah.
I'm sure we all know by now, good friends are very hard to come by this day and time.
Yeah. Yeah. But not to mention, I'll be honest with you, when you were reading Elsa's letter live on camera that night,
Hmm.
back in February, like this was literally like a week before my birthday. Um, it really affected me more ways than you probably even know. I mean, like, because I'm pretty sure I said, like, I mentioned it during that live stream when I was able to finally say my piece about, or say what I wanted to say to like Elsa and everything. But it kind of gave me like a deja vu feeling, because I really understand what Elsa's going through, what she was going through, because the thing is, my dad did that kind of shit, and which actually is ironic in the sense that Elsa's letter kind of involved her dad or whatever, like her relationship with her dad. My dad was kind of the same way growing up, because I literally had like living in my childhood home with my parents and my sisters and everything. We actually were really good friends with our neighbors next door, and even this other guy that lived across the street. And our dad actually tried to ban us from being friends with our neighbors. Like, you can't talk to him anymore. Like, or I don't like, because our dad was actually jealous, or actually it's almost like he was jealous, which is another thing that really got to me when Elsa mentioned jealousy, or he must be jealous in her letter, because my dad was literally jealous of us, because he probably thought that they were trying to replace him as our dad or something in some way, even though they weren't getting in like romantic or romantic. Oh wait! Oh my God! Where'd Landon go?
Landon, come back! Damn it, he's cute.
Yeah, he really is.
I like him on screen. He's cute.
Yeah, baby.
Should I be jealous? Should I be jealous?
Jealous of who?
He's you.
Oh, of you? Oh, me?
Yeah, you. He's never come on screen on any of my streams.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah. See how you are?
Yeah, where'd you go, Landon?
In that video that Country Fan sent you earlier, it's the same one he sent me.
Oh, okay. That's awesome, Country Fan. But yeah, I was just saying, long story short, I mean, I don't know. My dad was like jealous of like stupid reason. Like, I mean, they were just like were friends. It wasn't like, but the thing is, our dad should have just been a better dad.
You're welcome, Country Fan. And I wasn't kidding. You really are cute.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Landon.
Landon, where did you go? Why did you leave us? I'm gonna cry.
Yeah. Trisha's gonna cry like a little baby. Mm-hmm. A little baby Biff. I shaking up. I still love that word Biff. Like, because you and Elsa are Biff sisters.
Biff sisters.
Yeah, baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love how you like the way you reacted when he like left screen. He was like, "Come back, Landon." He's cute, or he said, "You."
Yes,
he is. Yeah.
Probably old enough to be his mom, but damn.
Damn the devil. Yeah. Yeah, Trish knows, like, she knows when she spots a sexy guy.
Getting kind of tired. Oh, okay, that's all right, Landon, we understand. That is twice I've called him Country Fan tonight. Landon, I'm sorry. My God.
But yeah, that's understandable, Landon.
Getting kind of tired. Okay, well, we have been going for like 3.5 hours, so, you know.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm actually happy. I'm actually glad that we lasted, or as long as we just not here.
Yeah, I should probably go. I was supposed to go over at Jennifer's when I got done.
Oh yeah. I'm probably
they're probably asleep now.
Yeah, I'm probably getting ready to wrap up. But I did want to mention that I feel like I did want to send tonight's stream. Like, I don't know the link to tonight's stream when it turned into a video to Elsa, because I feel like Elsa would enjoy like watching
Oh
this
yeah,
later
absolutely.
on, because this is actually one of the one of the few streams we've had over the last month or so, I would say, that it feels like we're just like, I don't know, friends or family just hanging out, chilling, having a conversation like in our kitchens. So
I guess I want from older women. I must have been born in the wrong generation. Oh, as long as you're legal, we're okay.
Yeah. Damn, Trish. Damn, Trish is really hitting on you tonight, Landon.
I'm horny. I can't help it.
Oh yeah, Trish is
when I see a cute guy, hey, let's call a spade a spade. When I see a cute guy, I'm saying he's cute.
Yeah. See this thing, you really have no filter. Like, that's why I love it when you said you're talking about that comedian, that British comedian that you got into. That she basically says what all the other women are thinking, but are too scared to say out loud. I guess
exactly. That's it.
Yeah.
29. Oh, look at you.
Yeah, baby.
Well, it's 30 minutes early, but happy birthday. And if I was there to give you a present, you'd never forget.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Trish will satisfy you, Landon. Yeah, baby. But yeah, I guess we should be like wrapping up. I mean, it's been like 3 hours and like I'm actually happy, even though this stream did kind of start off kind of slow. I'm actually glad that it started to like pick up, especially like even though it was just me and you for the first hour.
I had you all to myself for that first hour. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I hope I satisfied you enough in that first hour.
Oh, absolutely, baby.
Yeah, baby. But yeah. Before we wrap up,
okay, I will, man.
Oh yeah, but yeah. Before we wrap up, I mean, I just want to say again that after the stream ends tonight, I'll definitely send you the links. I mean, like the new Demi Lovato album and everything. It'll probably I'll send you a playlist. But the first thing you may see when I send it to you is Demi's new music video for her song "Dancing with the Devil," which is also the name of her new album as well.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. And I will send you the link to Sarah Millican.
Oh, okay.
That's the British comedian. Now, I'm going to forewarn you. She has 4. What do you call this? Shows that she's done.
Yeah.
It's almost like a concert, but it's a comedian.
Okay. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. That's. I mean, I think it's called stand-up comedy. Is that what it's?
Yeah. So it's like an hour long at least. Yeah. She's done at least 4 different ones of those, and 3 of them are on YouTube.
Yeah.
If I ever find the 4th one.
Okay. Oh yeah, I was wondering. So is it visual or is it just like audio?
Oh, it's visual.
Okay, so
it's
you
on
actually get
personal channel.
Oh, so you actually get to see her live on camera,
you actually. Oh God, yes, and that really sells it. Sometimes it's the look that she's giving that makes something so funny.
Oh yeah, does she give like facial expression? I love that when comedians do facial expression.
Oh
that's actually one of the reasons I love Fluffy so much, which I know is something we got in common because you love Fluffy as well. Because he gives these facial expressions that really sells some of his jokes.
Oh, forewarning.
Okay.
2 forewarnings. You already know she talks like me, no filter.
Yeah.
But
is she dirty-minded like you as well?
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Oh, drastically different. She looks drastically different in all 3 shows. Sometimes you're going, wait, is that the same woman? She didn't look like that before.
Wait, so are you going to send me links?
No, different hair, different weight. She has weight issues.
Okay.
Oh. And she don't give a shit.
So she like loses.
She loves to eat, and she's honest about it, and she's turned it into part of her comedy.
Oh, so she like gaining weight and then gaining more weight, or is she like losing weight and gaining weight, or is it like back and forth?
Well, I think it's just gaining weight.
Okay, just gaining.
I think the 3rd episode I think I saw by her.
Yeah.
I think she had lost some, but not because she was trying. She
Okay.
doesn't diet.
Okay.
Yeah, and she don't exercise and stuff. She's
I
just
actually,
naturally heavy because she
yeah.
likes to eat.
Yeah, I actually love that. That's actually one of the reasons I actually look at where I guess it's because I'm also kind of a big guy as well. But that's one reason I love Fluffy so much. I love that Fluffy is actually like Fluffy, like he really lives by that name.
Just like
Yeah,
Fluffy.
yeah, he lives by that name Fluffy, and he doesn't give a shit what people
Mhm.
like. People call him Fatso all day. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure he would get pissed after a while. But thing is, Fluffy doesn't give a shit about like. I think the only reason he's cared about his weight or his health in the past is because he wants to be around for his fan. Like he doesn't want to just die. Like I
Okay.
mean, or anything. But
I'll
uh,
give you an example.
okay,
In the last show that she did, I think it was the last one anyway, which I
yeah,
don't have, I can't watch. I've only seen clips from it.
okay.
But
So are these all these shows on
one,
YouTube?
3 of the 4 are on YouTube. The 4th one I've not got to see, but I have seen clips. And one of the
Oh,
things that she talks about in the clip from the 4th one, and I
yeah.
can't wait to see the full show,
Oh my
is
God.
she made the paper.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen very often, but she's a private person, so she's good with that. You know, she doesn't really care if she makes
Yeah.
the paper. But apparently
Yeah.
she made the paper in the tabloids, and it was something about her
Yeah.
losing going on a health kick and losing a dramatic amount of weight.
Yeah.
And she said, for those of you back there that can't see me, okay, the people up here, I can see your faces. You're right to have this expression, huh? She said, I have not been on a health kick. I have not lost a bunch of weight. As a matter of fact, I'm fatter than I've ever been and could not give less of a shit.
Oh my God.
There you go. Okay, that's her stance on it.
I love her attitude.
Oh, God, yes, yes. But the thing I need to tell you before you watch her,
Yeah.
there is a terminology used there that's not used here. Okay, if I'm talking about my coochie,
Yeah.
I will say coochie, crotch, pussy, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not what they call it over there. They call it fanny.
Oh wait. Okay. I know that name. I know the name Fanny.
Okay, because at one point in one of her shows, she says, I can't see my fanny because of my belly, but I can't see my belly because of my tits. So, yay. She said, as long as these stay, I'm good. If these go, I'm fucked. Well, probably less so.
Oh my God. This is hilarious.
See, this is what I'm talking about. She's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
She's like a British version of me.
Yeah. Oh, actually, that reminds me. There's some comedian. I don't know if I would have to find her name again. I watched it. I remember it's on. It was on Netflix, I think, when I watched it. But I actually found out on Facebook like last year. This was actually before I started like really like losing my Facebook accounts and all that last year. But there was this one comedian that I found that actually she was actually really funny as well, and she was somewhat dirty minded as well, but she also has like autism, which I thought was actually kind of awesome because I'm also kind of like because I'm autistic. I mean, you already know that I got like Asperger's syndrome, and I remember this woman actually has like autism and everything, but she like owns that. Like she actually puts that into her act.
See, that's awesome.
She'll even bring up things that she's gone through, like in like through childhood or through school. I mean, because of her like autism and stuff. In fact, if I could find like a clip from of her, or like on YouTube, I'll send you the link. Or
Okay.
or if I find it on Netflix, I'll tell you the name and you just look it up on Netflix.
Oh, okay, that works too.
But yeah, I just remember there was a comedian that I can kind of introduce you to if you I'll be honest, like if you never heard of her, I have to find like I mean I'm pretty sure I'd find her. I just can't remember her name right at the top of my head, but I do remember she had like at least 1 or 2 shows on Netflix last year, so I'm hoping they're still there. But yeah, I just want to mention that. Which actually, speaking of autism, I actually bought this shirt yesterday. Or yeah,
Ah.
it says "Be kind," and it says Autism Speaks at the bottom here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is actually kind of awesome because my sister and I just found out last night, literally, that today was April 2nd was actually Autism Awareness Day.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of like mention that. So yeah, be kind, everyone.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, even my sister has the same shirt. She bought herself one, and I have one. So in a way, my sister and I have matching shirts right now. We both have a Be Kind shirt
Oh, cool.
like this.
All
But
right,
yeah,
well, I am going to go.
okay.
Alvin, thank you so much for letting me come on screen with you. And Landon,
Yeah.
oh my God, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, Landon. I'm so glad we got to see your face.
Hey,
yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
we just popped Landon's cherry.
Yeah, baby.
Well,
Another cherry.
his
being-
very first stream, it was his cherry.
Yeah, giggity. Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Giggity.
So,
Yeah.
thank you for allowing us to pop your cherry, Landon. Anyhow, moving on.
Yeah,
Alvin,
moving on.
Thank you for letting me join you here.
Oh, yeah, April is Autism Awareness.
Autism Awareness Month. Oh,
Okay,
thank you, Landon.
so maybe it's the whole month. I mean, I thought
Okay.
it was maybe just today, but I mean, but maybe all month long is Autism Awareness Month. So yeah, I mean, but yeah, that's still awesome. But yeah, be kind, everyone.
Yes. Okay. Well, I am going to sign off, and then I will, hand it back over to Alvin.
Yeah.
But thank you, Alvin, for letting me join you. This has been a
Yeah.
freaking blast. Hell,
Yeah.
this is more fun than my last 3 streams.
Oh wait, actually, I'm so glad you made it tonight, Trish. Because I'll be honest with you, I didn't even know if anyone was going to show up when I first started the stream. I was like, well, here I go. If my internet can stay stable long enough, then here I go. I'm gonna try to stream. But
I
yeah,
was waiting.
yeah. But as soon as I went live,
He's
yeah.
waiting.
yeah, it was like as soon as I went live, right before I went live, I saw your comment, and it said, "You're late, man," or something.
All right, but guys, that is going to do
Yeah.
it for me for now.
Yeah.
This is Ice Pest Queen, co-leader of the posse, and I have a lisp. And Beth Sister.
Yeah, baby.
Stay horny, my friends. And I am tripping out.
But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed my stream tonight. So now I guess I kind of got a list tonight as well. But yeah, damn the devil. But yeah, for anyone who's interested, I would recommend. I mean, even if you're not like a fan of her music, if you, in my honest opinion, if you want to listen to some really good music with really great lyrics, meaningful lyrics, I would definitely recommend Demi Lovato, like especially truthful personal lyrics as well. I would definitely recommend Demi Lovato's new album, Dancing with the Devil, The Artist Starting Over. I think it's her best album today, and probably one of the best albums in my opinion, in my honest opinion, that's been released in the last 5 years, and that is still including like all like Taylor Swift's albums that she's released over the recent years, and so yeah, I just got to point that out, and but yeah, that basically explained my thumbnail for tonight. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me for now. It's been your favorite Chipmunk boy, Alvin here. And remember, as I always say, Taylor rocks, man. And don't forget to say giggity, everybody. I am monking out. Good night, everybody. And for Elsa, who couldn't be here tonight, hello, nurse. And yeah, be kind, everyone. Autism Awareness Month. All April, or all month long, the month of April. Good night, everybody.